That's part of entertaining the masses.
I mean, I could.
Can't... Oh,
I'm just yeah, you forgot to mute your audio too on stream, didn't you?
No, I was muted. That was from someone else. Ha!
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't me. My phone's.
But I caught you unmuted. But I caught you full volume. Wasn't me.
But no, shut up. Oh no. I hate how good that was.
Heard the words you were saying. Wasn't me. They're very audible. No, I don't.
Wait, is
No, I mean, it's like,
is affiliate 40? I thought it was 50.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it's 50 sounds like it should be
It's
the correct
50,
number, but
right? Why does the goal say 40?
40 more? I hope not.
Oh, God.
Definitely not that. I wouldn't be all like, "Why, we're almost there. We grow by one follower every 2 weeks.
We're all
at this rate.
There.
In a few hours, the sun will rise."
rise.
Thanks, Tristan.
Actual line.
I love it. I love the you.
I was too close to the voice I had. I couldn't help it.
Speaking
The
of funny
4Kids
voices,
dub is so good in such a terrible way.
I watched Kung Pao enter the fist or Inner Fist.
I think it's under the fist, yeah.
I
Yeah.
believe it is in Nerfus.
Yeah. Man, rewatching that a while after it, I'm like, apparently it was the guy who stars in it is doing all the funny voices.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he's
he is.
doing the dubs of everybody.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
Which I
watched
did
that
not
movie
know.
in theaters, guys.
Oh, good for you.
It's free on YouTube.
Now. It
Yeah.
wasn't
Yeah,
when I
back then it
watched
wasn't.
There was no
Oh
YouTube.
God, so good though.
Unless there was, but I just didn't have a computer and didn't know about it. But either way,
I think YouTube was a
YouTube back
dating
in-
channel back then still.
Not
I
just.
I think it might have
Dating
even been
site.
before that, because that was what, 2009?
Oh, man.
No, that was before. I don't know.
I don't
I'm not
remember
looking at it right
anything
now.
that wasn't yesterday.
Okay.
Kung Pao Enter the Fist is a 2002 martial arts comedy.
That
Okay,
sounds
yeah, I
about
don't
right.
think YouTube existed then. I don't think.
We're gonna go with no.
Its budget was 10 million and it made 17 million.
Good for them.
That's
I mean,
money.
that-
that's a gain.
That is
yeah,
a game,
that's
but that's
technically
definitely a
profit.
flop.
YouTube was founded February 14th, 2005.
Yeah, okay.
I
There you go.
strictly
3
did not want it
years prior
Googled,
to YouTube.
Dave. Did you
Well,
at
too
least
bad.
tell me you binged it like a savage
Too
or
bad.
something?
No. Why would I
I
do
didn't
that?
I didn't ask you if you did. I said at least tell me you did.
Oh, then I used Ask Jeeves. Like,
Okay, thank you.
Like a Neanderthal.
Oh,
You're
Lord.
welcome.
Yeah, now adjust your monocle and we can go into to the point where people can actually see us.
Oh, okay.
For those of you
I made my
wondering,
monocle a bionicle.
for those of you wondering, Hyperphase is currently wearing a monocle, but by the time we've switched over, it will have disappeared forever, and you can never
And become glasses,
You can never
yeah.
prove that he did not have a monocle.
I
Oh, wait, I gotta read
so
everybody.
badly want a monocle
Why?
just to use as a bit.
Oh,
I
as a
will
bit,
just use
okay.
it for comedy all of the time.
All right,
For comedy.
That's fine. Oh, I forgot to ask for closed caption, and we forgot to start recording.
Oh. Yep.
That is true. Nobody listen. You won't hear anything. In fact, hold on a second.
Recording in progress.
There we go.
We can act turn these back on.
All right. Yeah, I guess we should get started. I don't know. We're about 12 minutes in. That'd be a record if we got started.
Would it?
Would it?
Oh no! Sorry, you're right. We usually try for 10 minutes, but we have not been doing that.
Into the land of visuals. Hello. You see
Oh,
our
gosh.
faces now. My goodness.
Hello, VOD gang.
All,
No.
however many of you, how many lovely folks.
No,
do we
I'm
have?
Eli.
Yeah, I know.
Fix
No.
it.
I didn't feel like fixing it yet. I was doing something else that was more important, but we had to go live before I was ready.
Also, it didn't have a special name in Zoom, so I made one for myself.
Third name?
I hadn't quite got to that yet, but that's a good one. That's a good one. I approve.
And third name.
Oh, okay, yeah, I get it.
Because J whatever, Hufflepuff, third name. Yes.
Yeah, here we are.
We are.
Here we are, born to enter the storm. I don't know.
Yes.
That might,
So
that might have worked. Is the music loud? Is it? No, it isn't. Okay. I
right,
thought I
so-
adjusted it earlier, but I didn't. We're good.
okay, good.
All right,
Good.
Giselle. recap time.
Unfortunately. All right, so last time in Into the Storm, I cannot deepen my voice very well, so that's just how it's going to be said.
Eventually, we'll get little boxes where we can do the voice changes and do stuff like that.
Don't make promises.
Yeah, don't make promises.
Don't ascribe me more work.
In like 8 years? No. Go ahead.
We met up with Ivana, and basically, just long story short, she decided to take the chance on us and take us to their hideout. In which, another long story short, we made a funny, like, can you climb, Eli? Are you sure? We'll catch you. And then he was like, oh my god, it's fine, and made no problems climbing down. We get into their cave and have a fun moment with Samuel, who got to be a comedian with a bandit. Otherwise, he'll die or something like that. The joke was, be funny or die. And then we got to have more conversations with more bandits. Very not important, but very great. Like, always ask a lady if she's married or not. Just ask. Just do it.
I think they were important conversations.
What?
I said I think they were important conversations. Those bandits have names. We didn't learn them, but they have names. And they're people.
They were
Hey.
They totally did not look the same on the map. Definitely didn't. Nope. Unique in every single
Yeah.
way.
Totally.
After we kind of settled, but not really, we got to talk to Varmuri, and he basically kind of said, hey, try and stay close to me when the Storm Wardens attack, because they're definitely going to try and kill me, because I know secrets and they don't want those secrets out. He also took some blood from Samuel, because Samuel had been in not directly in a ruin, but close enough that, hey, something apparently changed him, because he's very interested in the ruins all around the all around in the Ulis culture lands.
Setsegia?
Thank you, Setsegia.
Yeah, there you go.
So after that, we got to get dragged to meet Bardat. Well, actually, someone told us that Bardat prefers to talk to females, but I don't remember who. I think it was one of the bandits, but it might have been Varmuri. Regardless, still did not give Lamia or Hattie any comfortable vibes from that. Got dragged to meet him. He talked to the ladies after talking a little bit to Eli, and then eventually was basically like, okay, I'll give you guys my sword, this sword, if you'll bring Umarda Kud by herself into the bandit camp. By herself specifically. And we're like, oh, well, I guess we'll see how that ends up going. That's a possibility we might do. But we have to do the Storm Warden thing first. And we went back to our room. Started talking about, hey, I don't like this. And yeah, I agree, I don't like it either, but we'll tell Umarda, because she's an adult, she'll make her own decision, etc., etc. in the room with us is a lady named Rahara Vanar. And basically she wakes up and tells us, hey, could you take me with you when you get out of the cave? She says she was going to be ransom, but it hasn't happened yet because, the upcoming fight. And she's pretty sure that her father isn't going to give the 6,000 gold pieces. And I remember being very distinct, like, oh, it wasn't 6,000 to us, what we heard earlier, but it was corrected way later, like, no, 6,000 or 60,000. Sorry, 60. There we go. I kept taking a zero out because she had gotten into a fight with her father. Oh my gosh, why did I type that in?
Because he just doesn't have 60,000 gold pieces, probably.
Oh, was that what it was? I thought.
No, she said they weren't on the best of terms, but she also said he just doesn't have that much money.
Oh, I don't remember hearing
not in
that
liquid
part.
wealth.
Yeah.
Liquid wealth.
Okay. I typed in my notes. Evar says peeing on a whetstone makes it work better. I don't know why I typed that in, but I did.
We were using a whetstone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The guy throwing up says,
make
don't
shavings.
pee on it. I don't care what Ivar says. It doesn't make it better.
Oh, Ivar. Okay, I
Yeah.
thought it was... I will change that into an I. Okay. Oh, and one of Eli's stars that night was the puking man that was outside of our room. And
blasted puke.
as we got an idea, we got her ingredients so she can shrink herself and basically hide herself while the battle wages on, and we can try and take her out.
Which is why we needed a whetstone, by the way, because we needed
Yes.
iron shavings. So that's where the whetstone came from.
Was it iron or was it silver?
Iron.
It's
It's iron.
Yeah,
Iron.
it was iron shavings. Because we
'Cause
just
we
used a
also-
crowbar, and there's no way we have a silver crowbar. We are not that swanky.
We had also
Oh,
used
yes.
shavings from one of the pots that's in the room. I remember that. That was
Is
pretty neat.
is a silver crowbar more adept at opening warehouses?
And as we basically finished that discussion, we heard
Oh,
the...
wow.
Let's see. What is it that makes you charge?
What is a warehouse's ultimate form? One form is a house, obviously, because it is
person.
a warehouse. Is it just a person who turns into a house? That is
Yeah.
frightening. I don't like that. at
That's a
all.
lot worse. Gosh.
Oh, and as we finished that discussion with Rahara, we hear the loud sounds of... I just was reading the sentence. Where the heck did it go? Oh, we hear the loud sound of the howling wind, signifying, hey, the storm wardens are probably starting to attack. And that's where we left off.
It is indeed where we left off. Would anyone like to add anything to that recap?
Var Murray wanted to talk to us about the stone temples a lot, like more than just like taking Sam's blood. He also was like proposing essentially that after all this is done, that we like partner up with him to, find out more about the stone temples. And then at one point, the bracelet I have was leaving my pockets and was trying to like go through a wall. And we were asking about if there was stuff behind the wall, and he was being very evasive.
Yeah, he did say there was something he wasn't... he said we weren't ready to be shown yet.
Yeah, exactly. So
That is true.
pretty much what I got that.
Yeah, Sam, you're also carrying a
Piece of
sheet
paper.
of paper. Yeah, from one of those, from that dark notebook he was carrying.
Oh, I had to keep it on me, right? For
Yes.
a certain amount of time.
Yes, for reasons he has not explained.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Okay. I think that was pretty solid. I think we're good there. Any other additions anyone wants to put in?
Bless you.
Isn't that? No, I think that's it.
We're gonna die.
Are we?
You can die if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. That's a real unsafe dance.
Yeah.
The unsafest dance.
The unsafe
Danger dance. The danger dance.
Anyway.
Yes.
Anyway, indeed. Now, how do I start the battle music? So, I have to remember to turn it off. Yeah, almost. Almost. Just calm yourself. Now it's playing.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, I thought I fixed the squeaking. It's fine. Let's move to the appropriate map. Actually, just because, you know, we can show off a little bit, I'm gonna roll some dice. Actually, I want one of you enterprising, I was gonna say young heroes, but none of us are young here.
Our characters are, though.
The characters are, I don't know, whoever, jump into the macro thing and add roll a thing 2.0.
Oh,
2.0.
2.0.
Okay, I added it.
Cool. So it's hyperphase. Go ahead and try that out. What it is, it's basically roll a thing, but it lets you select how many dice and what size die, essentially.
See that?
Ooh.
I'm gonna roll 2. I don't want to roll d10s because I can.
And then you
And
can
I'm
add
gonna
a modifier.
add 3 to them as a modifier because I also can.
Neat. Yeah, works. Other two of you go ahead and click it and go through it once. Because I have a question about how its functionality before we jump into everything. I just want you guys to go through it once and get a feel for it. Now that Phase has done so.
Okay, that did not work. But that was my fault, I guess.
No,
You
yours did.
rolled
It was
D100s
Panda's
with a
that did it
0
because he
bonus
rolled
and a
zero.
0.
He rolled 0 D100 plus 0. So
Yeah.
he got a 0.
Is that 100 or is that?
You put a 0 in the first box, and then
Oh,
you put
okay.
100
Oh,
in
my
the
thing
second
did
box.
work. Oh, okay.
Okay, okay.
Molly's
I was
work
looking at
Let me try
pandas. That's my problem.
So
Okay.
how many? One.
is how many
Yeah.
dice? Yeah,
Not a bonus. Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Sorry, that's what I'm used to. Is the bonus coming up first? Okay. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, so it works. So the thing I was going to ask is, do you prefer typing in the die size? So like, what die it is, like D, and you type a 6 if you want a D6, you type a 10 if you want a D10, or would you rather just pick from a drop down of from D2 all the way to D100? So it'd be like D2, D3, D4, D6, D8, D10, D12, D20, and then skip to D100 after that.
I think typing it in is a little better because it's a good in between of the type, like literally typing the /R.
Mhm.
That this is just that, but easier.
That's
say.
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I'm on board with the typing.
Yeah,
You all
me
agree
too.
with that? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I can make another version if somebody prefers to have a drop down rather than type, but sweet. Okay, we'll leave that at that. Okay, now we will move on.
Roll Things, second edition.
Now we will move on. Hold on. Oh, ew. The Roll20 chat in here is not right.
Oh no.
Fix it a little bit there. Cool. All good. Alright, sick. Let's move. Find these two, and it's gonna look funny for a second, but that's okay. Come on, Firefox. Let's go. Let's go. You can do it.
Get the lad
You
out.
can do it. Oh my goodness, it's taking forever. It's not still loading for you guys, is it?
yeah.
Okay, good.
I don't have the cave if that's what it's trying to load.
It's recalculating spline.
Get to where everybody is.
Slimy.
Oh yes, up here.
Ew. There we go.
I'm glad somebody else finished off those Reese's, by the way. 'cause
There it is.
I didn't
Had
hear
a
But
bunch
somebody
of
else
those.
was me.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
There's only 4 left.
All
I
right.
had like 4 last night.
0.
Reese's, please sponsor us. Give us more peanut butter and jam.
Yeah,
No,
give me
don't.
some. I didn't
For
get
Please
it.
the love of
don't.
God, for my
Please
waistline,
don't.
please don't.
Me.
Yeah.
It
Give them
did
to
load
me.
for me.
Loaded.
What?
It loaded for me.
Oh, I thought you said it didn't load. I was like, well, that's your fault. You gotta refresh.
Oh, sir.
It should be true. It loaded for everyone else. But we're good? Cool. So, immediately when that howl happens, all of those, like a bunch of those bandits just start, like they hop up, they rush through the halls toward the front, toward the entrance that you guys came through. And you hear, Bardot shouting at them, and you can just hear like all this rush of footsteps and thuds and like people grabbing weapons and some people like running into each other and like the scraping of boots and just like this flurry of movement toward the front of the area. And quickly you are left alone unless you rush to follow.
I'm good with being
Yep,
left
yeah.
alone.
Me too.
And Rahara is just like, is this it? Is it time? Do I need to hide now?
Might be a good
Hmm.
idea. Lamia will look over to Eli.
How long does that spell last?
Reduce person. I believe it's 1 minute per level. And you don't actually know what level she is, obviously.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No.
But you can assume that it's only going to last a few minutes.
Well, I'm asking her directly. That's why I did it.
Oh, I didn't hear an accent, so
Yeah. No, I
Um,
asked her directly.
Mademoiselle.
Different.
2-3 minutes, I suppose. I haven't done it in a while.
All right. Well, in that case, I would wait
Okay,
until
so
it's time to actually go.
regular hiding then. All right. And she just hides underneath the blanket on the little cot, the little hay bed down there.
Yeah, makes perfect sense to me.
That's it.
Alrighty.
You work with what you got.
Hide where you
Um,
can.
Here, I'll roll a quick hide check for her. We'll use roll a thing.
Roll a
I'm just gonna use the regular
thing.
one since it's a
Just the D20.
Yeah. Oof.
Oh man.
She has the
Miss, your foot sticking out.
she has that too. The just unfortunate distinction of being just a little too she's a little too curvy to like lay flat all the way underneath this thing, and just a little too tall, so like one of her feet is sticking out. And then like she tries to like bunch up, but it's like you just don't think it's gonna work, and so she kind of shuffles her way into the corner and looks a little bit like like a crumpled blanket, snatches one off of the other bed over there and like kind of ruffles it up around her.
Can I assist
It's better
to
than
help her
nothing.
hide?
Sure.
Okay. Just D20
You'll roll stealth basically.
stealth. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You can give her a +2 if you beat a 10.
Are we bringing our horses with us on our movement, or?
I mean, probably not, since we're gonna come pick her up to leave, right? We'd want our horses here so we could get out as fast as possible.
What the fuck? I can't see shit! Fire! Fire!
Oh God.
Yeah.
You hear a bunch of arrows releasing.
Well, I was going to suggest that we kind of position the horses to help hide her a little bit.
Oh, I gave her a little bit of bonus.
I think she'll be fine. So I am gonna go down this way and see who's still in here.
Bardot, Ivana, and two of the other bandits. Bardot is standing now. Looks like he was talking quietly to Ivana, and he looks over and sees you and says, "There's something better you can be doing."
Well, that's what I was coming in here to ask you about.
Looking for orders. Well, I think my men would appreciate some assistance if you want to go to the front. Rather not have to dirty my hands if I don't want to. This attack of yours happened rather swiftly.
Trust me, I'm just as surprised as you are. I don't see Var Murray anywhere, though, right? He's probably over in his room area.
You do not see Var Murray, no.
Okay.
Ivana does start to head that direction, though, toward the front.
Okay. Well, I'll head back in here and tell them what Bardot just told me. That he would prefer us to go up to the front so he doesn't have to get his hands dirty.
Lamia just has the aghast face on, like, are you serious?
I mean, that's what he said. I didn't say we should do that. I said that's what he said. At that point, I'm going to start going down the other direction of the hall to see what I find over there.
I'm going to follow.
More cops. You see no bandits over here.
Okay.
But you hear, the shouting continues. There's more like, you hear like arrows plinking off stone. You hear like splashing. But almost as quickly as it started, it stops.
Okay.
You just hear, they're like, so it's ran! Ah! Sir! They're running! Let them! And there's kind of this rabble that's slowly descending into like a breaking up of a crowd. You can hear footsteps beginning to head back out into the area.
Okay, well, at that point, then, if they're leaving, I'll head back to where we were. I'm just kind of shrug. I guess they left. They'll probably attack again here in a minute, then.
You can hear Bardot speaking. A probing strike. Testing our defenses again. No doubt. They'll be back.
Yeah, what he said.
Who's hurt? And you just hear some people like starting to like talk over each other a little bit. Rala peeks out. Was that all?
For now, they'll be back. Well, I imagine. Well, I don't know.
I certainly hope so. Wasn't what I was expecting at all.
These guys really like their ambush tactics, so it doesn't seem like they just hit in a full-on normal assault. They definitely want to figure out where they can gain access and what kind of damage they can do, just judging off the couple of times I've seen them fight. They're not going to just run headlong at things, waving a sword, yelling. So,
but if they're attacked now everyone's going to be on guard.
Right. Yeah.
But I guess
Which
they were
means
going
they're
to do
gonna
that
attack.
anyway.
Right. But now they're going to attack from somewhere else, maybe, or a different position. I don't know. I'm not a tactician.
They could attack every couple hours and just wear us down, I guess, or wear them down. I mean, like if you can't be on guard 24 hours, I mean, you could be, but you're gonna get wore out real quick.
Right.
I guess so. I thought this was going to be like one big attack or something.
I think it's going to be more like an actual storm. It comes in waves, a little bit of sprinkles here and there before the actual, real deluge of rain starts.
It's
But I don't know.
Fancy sounding.
Yeah. It is. It's kind of a bit of one of those pretentious words. Deluge.
Who dat?
It's Var Murray.
Oh, okay.
He comes in.
I didn't think he had that last time, but okay.
Had what?
the portrait.
Yes,
Are
was
they
he
using the
dressed
same
that
one?
way?
Yeah, someone I remember.
He does come in, kind of chuckling to himself. What the hell was that? A probing attack on a cave. It's got one entrance as far as they know.
Right. I think that's what they were trying to figure out, though.
He
As far as
stops.
I know.
They do only know of one entrance, correct?
I only know I have one entrance. So as far as I know, but here's the thing: if I was going to attack a cave and I wanted to find out if you had a second entrance or not, I'd attack that entrance with a light force and see if you tried to flank me from a second entrance. That would then tell me there was a second entrance, right? Make sense?
It would make sense, except they've attacked us before. This isn't the first raid they've probed with.
Oh, well, then heck, I don't know.
It is the first time that they have sent a sweeping fog into the entrance, though. That was something different.
But yeah, I'm trying to push you out into another, see if there's another entrance or exit.
Lends credence to your claim that they do things with the weather.
Right.
Savages. But they're cunning ones. Okay. That happened a lot faster than it seemed like they were going to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was certainly shocked by how fast this went. I thought we were going to be here for a couple of days at least.
I think you will win some more trust here if you participate next time. See, I don't have
we were
to, because
running
I
up to
already
the
did
front,
something.
you know, and then they kind of left.
Oh, you are
I literally went
incredibly
in there.
slow runners.
Asked Bardat and then turned around and then it was over.
Ah, of course, of course. He just smiles. Miss Vanar, evening. She just nods at him. Well, anyway, I've come to discuss some additional tactics. I think I'm going to send a few of the men that I am allowed to scout and see if they've set up an additional camp nearby. I don't think it would hurt if one of you went with them. Not all of you, of course. That's a little too freeing, but one of you would be good.
Well, you want to scout or look for things. I look at Samuel.
Yeah.
He's probably the best one. You want somebody to not get seen walking around, though. I'm your best bet.
He thinks.
If you want somebody to fist fight
This is-
someone, then you definitely got to go with her, though.
Looking more for the information gathering. How bad is it if they see you? I mean, well, I suppose if you have hostages, it would be best if you are not seen acting against them. So, I suppose it is up to you. One of you sounds as if you are more useful in gathering the information, and the other is better at stealth.
Yeah, I mean, if you want someone to see the things that are there, if that's the right way to put it, then Samuel, you're probably the best at that.
He nods.
Now, of course,
Say
if you are spotted, they may decide to take action against the people you are trying to protect back in your camp, supposedly.
I mean, do you have any spare cloaks or
That's what I'm saying. We
like,
could disguise them. Make 'em
something
look
I
like
can
one of
wear?
yours.
Yeah, helmet, something like that.
Suppose we could gussy you up.
Stilts.
Stilts.
Just like shrug when everybody looks at me when I say that, because I assume
Yes.
everyone looks at me.
Stilts in the mud would be quite entertaining, but I don't think it would help your cause. Yeah, we can gussy you up a bit. Maybe we make you look like a girl. That would really throw them off. I think I have a couple of oranges back there.
You know, not my first time wearing women clothing. Hand-me-downs are hand-me-downs.
He pauses briefly at that, like he's trying to figure out kind of what to say, but he just moves on. Yeah, that's true. But no, I think it's better we just make you look rank and file. Okay.
I'll leave my sword. That's probably one of my most identifying marks.
Probably a good idea.
I have a bow. I don't have very many arrows. So if you want me to participate in any fighting, I would need some more of those.
This is not for combat. If you get in a fight, your best option is to flee.
All right. I'll hand
Good try.
Lamia
Arrows, though.
Yeah. What? No. I will hand Lamia my sword for safekeeping, if she will accept it.
Yeah, she'll accept it.
So yes, I'm going to intentionally take it off my person, but
I lean over to Hattie and whisper, "It's like he forgot your entire job."
Ah, yes.
Like, just as a joke, obviously, but...
Well, I think... who would I think take better care of the sword? I'll say... Oh, I did... Honestly, I did forget Hattie was here. So I would probably hand it to her instead. Sorry. Lamia
takes it. She takes it very carefully and diligently sets it in the cleanest corner.
Doesn't swing it about or make swooshy noises at all.
But you can see the temptation. But she doesn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would be tempted to as well.
And Varmuri will he'll walk off for a little bit, or he'll actually lead you away, Sam, over into...
Lamia will give Samuel a comforting squeeze before he's completely led away on the shoulder.
Okay.
I was like,
He's just gonna bear hug him. This is comforting. Yeah,
ribs!
My ribs. Yeah.
How much damage do I take? No.
Well,
Good
that's
thing
a
she's
great
not Zucchini,
question.
because then it'd be a lot.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Nobody knows who that is.
That's fine.
All right.
Uh,
He leads you over to
Samuel,
this area.
Crumbles.
And goes over to kind of the barrels and sacks and stuff. And he finds a kind of tattered looking waxed cloak, tosses that to you. A really simple iron helmet that looks, it's kind of rusty and kind of crappy looking.
I'll take it.
But it does have the little face piece that comes down, sort of obscure your face a little bit.
Yeah.
And then
Disguise-ish.
cloth mask over the front. So get you that stuff, and then he hands you a short sword.
If you didn't have a cloth mask, I have a pocket square you can use.
Pocket square.
Yeah.
A little short sword.
Pocket squares are an underestimated piece of
Regular
clothing.
Short sword.
They're incredibly useful.
I'm gonna actually add that one to my inventory if you will let me.
I mean, you can. You do have it for now.
For now.
If they don't ask for it back.
Right? Okay.
Short sword. Also, if I have to use it, that way it'll thing. I did also take the Falcata Magna, my sword, out of my inventory. I put it in the like it's on my saddle, so it's still in my inventory, but it's not counting against.
Gotcha.
Wait.
Okay.
So when I get that back, remind me to do that if somebody will. Chat, I'm looking at you. All,
Yes.
however many of you there are.
Chat will definitely remember.
Yeah, we
3
can
days.
always trust chat to remember things.
2 weeks from now.
especially a average bear.
Mostly him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much exclusively him.
I will don cloak
Just
and
doing
helmet and mask.
Just doing a quick setup. Give me just a second here.
Hmm. Yes, with this character, I don't have to worry about going off on my own.
Or
Oh,
do
and-
you?
No. He's still not full health, so.
Nope. He is not full health at all. Excuse me. Okay, so you guys move. We will bring just you, Sam.
Average Bear asks, "What do I remember to forget?"
Actually, no, we'll just bring the group. I think you guys are only. I don't think you guys are gonna be able to see anything though. Yeah, I'll just bring Sam. And yeah, of course, I have to bring the audience.
The audience must come along, which
Heck
means
yeah.
I'm now going to watch our stream
Right.
to see what's
Yeah,
what's what.
I was gonna suggest that. Okay, so Sam, you should be able to kind of see now. Accidentally moved a whole fucking tree. Didn't mean to do that.
No, the poor tree. Oh wait,
It's
maybe
actually-
it's not a poor tree. Maybe it's a
It's a
tree
tree.
ant.
No.
As you guys are approaching, this is about the range when you can finally get a decent view. Hold on, let me zoom out a little bit. See if I can sweet spot this for the chat. Almost. No, come on. I don't know. Oh God, too far. There we go. Okay. It's about here that you guys are able to kind of see into. You end up heading toward where you guys had camped before, the like little meeting spot. It's just you, two others, Sam. So when you get about that close is when you start kind of getting visuals, and it's at this point that I'm going to need stealth check from you.
Okay. Do I want it to be good or do I want it to be bad? That is the question. Are we in a forest? Always ask.
This area I did not consider forest.
24 total.
Nice. Very good stealth check. So you're moving quite silently. And it helps that the rain has actually picked up quite a bit. It's pretty rainy. It's pretty like just windy. You've got some storms covering the like any kind of sounds you guys would make. So audibly you're clear. You're also you're decently far away. But it's also quite overcast. Not as easy to see you guys approaching. So you're able to get a decent look over here. Now, obviously, you can see you can see to an extent here. Like you can see there's trees and things in the way. But in order to get some better identifiers, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay. Perception. Ah, man.
So you can definitely see a few of them moving around over there. You can tell that they're armed. They've got their bows and everything. You don't see any like animals or anything. You don't think they rode here, and you don't really see you don't really even see tents that you notice or anything like that. You see the light of a campfire, and that's about it. Other than just the people that are kind of moving around and some hanging around the trees a bit, and you are able to see that one of them comes a little bit closer. Actually comes from... I'll just draw an arrow. Comes from straight up north and heads down. He's starting to head that direction. You can tell he's like kind of checking the perimeter. Stops about here. And seems to be looking directly you guys' direction. This guy slips over here. This guy moves over there kind of behind that bush there. Do you go anywhere, or do you just kind of like drop prone or something like? Just kind of
I'm
stay
a drop.
outside? You just
Yeah,
drop.
yeah.
Okay. Excuse me. Sorry.
I'm pretty small in general, so
You're fairly
Like-
short.
yeah. So
So you just kind of drop flat and stay there and just hope that like kind of the bounce and like hazy like fogginess of like the rain and stuff around you just keeps you like there's some grass and such around. So you don't stand out too much. And when he starts kind of looking at that direction, keeps his arrow knocked, kind of nods to himself, and you can actually hear his voice when he starts to. You can tell he's like singing in a low tone, singing some kind of song you haven't heard before. And moves off that direction. So I'm gonna have you roll something a little atypical, Sam. Give me a straight wisdom check.
straight biz.
Nice.
Not bad.
So as he's humming that song and kind of walking off, you get this just impression kind of comes to you. Almost like that song, even though you can tell it was just tones. He wasn't like speaking words or anything. But you almost get this impression like he was announcing the presence of the wind itself. So you're not surprised when like a particularly strong gust kind of sweeps over the area, almost like you were told that was going to happen beforehand.
Interesting. Is it moving this fog away, or is it kind of just
It is
moving
moving
it
it
around?
To an extent, it is definitely moving it. You can tell that some of the cover you guys have from just... I actually think I have a thing for fog here. As long as it's not moving fog, it shouldn't freak out.
Right.
Oh, freak out!
I do.
La
I do have
freak.
fog.
So chic. It's called La Freak. Doing like do. It's one of those songs that I know a little bit of, like in the lyrics, but not a lot.
Step back here, so that it's not absolutely blocking everything. Okay, so yeah, that wind sweeps from like kind of which way would it be going here? It's actually going kind of northwest to the opposite. So
So northwest headed southeast.
yep. So it moves kind of like that. Oop, not quite that far. You can tell it's moving that direction. But he's not like watching that area anymore. It was almost nonchalant the way he did it. You can sort of hear in that same tone the sort of like repeating verses a little bit throughout the rest of the camp. And the bandit sort of to your southeast does like the loud whisper because it's raining and it's hard to hear. Like straight over to you, he goes, "What the fuck are they doing? What? That's not even a language."
I'm gonna solid snake my way to him.
You have a box? Where did you get a cardboard box?
Right?
And just pretty much prone.
So who gave you a train?
I hope not.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. No, listen, their song must be. It's hard to be deep and meaningful with the accent I've chosen.
Says you.
What?
That is your bed.
There-
That is your bed, my friend.
I think their song is how they.
Gosh dang it.
Just
I
a
was
bit.
there.
You're
You
good.
got me.
Mm-hmm.
You got me. I almost spit ginger ale everywhere.
That was an awful thing.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Good, don't.
Well, yeah,
Keep
you're
keep
trying
talking.
to do the RPG thing. Do
Yep.
it.
Their song, and this is in a hushed whisper, might be like a religious thing or how they control the weather. It must be ancient or something like that.
Kind of like
Like when you
Okay.
cast spells and things like that, it's like not always like a normal language, you know?
yeah, the boss can do that too, but it's different.
Hmm. What else do we need to find out? We're just looking for numbers? Or...
Numbers, placement, and ranks. Let's try to get a little closer while we still have this fog cover. This guy's
And we might lose it immediately.
he's
Control
going
that.
that direction.
Cool.
He's going where it's like kind of trying to stick to where it's blowing.
I will give
Moves
pursuit.
over here. Oop, nope, not quite that far. He just moves kind of to that side of it. And where are you headed? You can move up to your full speed if you want to, but half
so
speed
I was
you'll,
right.
you'll keep all your stealth bonuses, and full speed you'll take a little bit of a penalty. Well, take
So
a
half
penalty.
speed. Ugh.
Mhm. Yeah, he moved quickly, but
I guess I'll just move.
spoilers, he's a rogue.
Right.
Nice. We'll move there for now. That should be within my 15.
Okay.
Half
Are
speed.
you actually? You're not crawling, but you're like moving just low, crouched. At this
Yeah,
point, right?
yeah, I'm
So
doing
you
a-
actually. Okay. Okay. So another round passes. This sentry just keeps moving over here, and we're gonna move fog cloud a bit more. This guy's just trying to like kind of stick with it. He's gonna go where you were. And this guy would stay put, but yeah, he can tell you're trying to get space, and there's not really a lot of room over there, and there is a tree up here, so he's gonna go over there.
I think I'm going to move my full movement this turn and get next to that tree as well.
Okay. While the sentry's not over there. Okay.
Yeah. So, which completely blocks their camp in line of sight for me, but like,
Right. Let me see what you can see real quick. Yeah. You definitely lose some line of sight. And the fog is going to make it a lot more difficult, but it also is still masking you, so it makes you pretty damn hard to see. So your stealth was a 24. So I'm not going to make you re-roll that. I'm just going to apply the minus 10 for moving your full speed, so you're 14. The fact that you're concealed by this, however, is still going to make it a lot more difficult. So I think what we'll say in this case is it's going to cancel that minus 10. We're going to basically give you a plus 10 to your stealth in this fog for now. It's not quite as dense as like if somebody cast like obscuring mist or something, but it is pretty thick.
how many C's?
Two C's. So
Okay.
adequately thick. And
God.
Less C's than I put in chat.
so this guy here is the one closest, might have a chance of spotting you. So he needs to beat your 24.
No.
Which I just realized I didn't pull up his stats. Pretty sure I remember what they have, but I want to be absolutely certain so that I don't accidentally screw you over. Because that's a really good roll.
Ooh. I just popped my wrist and it felt way better because it's been hurting the last couple days. And, like I just
Nice.
popped something and it like
It's amazing how often that can
It
just like make a
stopped.
big difference. Yeah, because you have that like weird catch or something, and then as
Yeah.
soon as you like release that tension, it's just like, oh yes,
Yeah,
Must have
when
been
your hand
pinching a
falls
nerve
off and
or
you put it
something.
back on. It's super
Yeah.
great. Gotta reseat
Yeah.
that hand.
just detach, reattach. Yep.
Yep. Turn it off and back on again. Okay, there it is. They have a +7. Let me see. so we're gonna go roll a thing. Why aren't they next to each other? That's annoying.
It is annoying. I'm telling you, as soon as I get cybernetic body parts, man,
Oh yeah.
turn them off, turn them back on, detach,
Oh, yeah.
retach. Let's go all day.
Yeah, yeah. So y'all in the chat, like, but where do you stand on that? Like, how quick? Like, once they like we start getting cybernetic body parts that are like hands down better than like your meat ones.
How many years?
We'll say like generation 2, so they're like they've worked all the stuff
Yeah.
out, right? They work well. How
Basically
quick are you
immediately?
going for upgrades?
Like, like it depends on what body.
Discuss.
Just above the knees, down, both legs like that. So fast.
I'm at least
like
getting-
head spin.
I want to get like one eye, because there's a lot of cybernetic stuff.
Yeah.
Get a heads-up display and junk like that.
I think I would do my back.
My knee hurts today, and I didn't do anything that would cause
Joints
it to hurt. It just
immediately.
hurt
All
for
joints.
no reason.
I'm replacing all joints. Every one of them.
I'm saying it just hurt for absolutely no reason.
My joints aren't even bad. It's just I know that's the spots that go bad,
Mhm.
right?
That's the issue of like things like hands, like
That's the wear
cybernetic
and tear.
hands, is like you got like, oh yeah, I got boxer hands. So like, or some, saying they're like, so yes, they're durable, or like construction worker hands. Let's say they're durable, they're good at whatever. Then you have like watchmaker hands, like, oh yes, they're good with minute detail and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But you can't like beat them up.
Average
I
Bear would
fear
do
that's going to be the issue.
eye, ears, and probably nose too.
JB, you already. No, I'm not gonna say it. That's super mean. Anyways, I love you. Yeah, that's you. Panda said it. I didn't have to.
And I agree with Giselle. I would go for spine. That's pretty much all joints.
Yeah. Getting
also-
a back reinforcement is
Yeah.
would be incredible. Yeah.
Dude, if you just get
That's what I was
cybernetic
gonna
bones, you just
say.
get super strength pretty much right away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
you just
true.
have it now. Anyway,
Yeah.
I mostly meant that to be a chat discussion, but that's
Yes.
fine. We can chime in.
Sorry.
We're here.
We can always
run
go
this.
back to you can go to our Discord and discuss it there later
We can
Yeah.
indeed.
in session.
Okay, so he did not see you.
Okay.
You do see that he does kind of move a little bit further out now that this guy is like way up here. He starts to kind of venture out a little bit, but he doesn't lock eyes on anyone in particular. Because I'm going to say you kind of get to like peek out a little bit here, so I'm going to slightly adjust your space.
Excuse me.
I can't. What is chat? What do you guys see right now? Y'all are seeing what Sam sees. Okay, good. What the heck is it? Oh, that's the fog. Okay, so you've got to that space, and now roll me a perception, but because you're still in this fog, give me a. I'm going to say a -5 because there's a light source out there which is helping and hurting.
-5, correct?
Yeah.
And
14.
14.
Nothing. No new information from that. So we're gonna move on here. Sentry keeps moving. This guy starts to kind of move this direction. So old boy over here is gonna move. That side of that little tree thing there. Oh, let's move the fog cloud. Wind's picking up. It's all over here. But it needs to move down some. There. Okay, where are you headed? The dude on your to the west does not move. He doesn't go anywhere.
How tall is this tree? Like,
Say 15, probably 15 feet.
is it
Mechanically.
scalable? Would I be able to scale it and still have some cover in it?
Oh, like as far as like how many leaves
Like-
and stuff
like-
are on it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you think it would be decent cover.
Okay.
It's not like a gimme that you won't be invisible. There's
Yeah,
plenty
yeah.
of gaps, but yeah,
Still a little bit.
broadleaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would it be possible to move to like that part, but be up in the tree, like in the front, but up, so I can get
Yeah.
kind of
it's a part of the same move. So we're gonna need an athletics check, which is normally climb. For those in the chat, normally Pathfinder does have climb and swim separated. We house rule and just combined them because
It's easier.
into athletics. It's easier, and most, other than circumstantial stuff, like most feats and everything else, also if you get like even like the athletic feat gives you a bonus to climb and swim. A lot of stuff give you dual bonuses. So,
Any negatives to this?
nope.
I guess
No
the
negatives.
only time it matters if they're separate and it isn't affected by using the same thing would be if you have a climb speed or if you have a swim speed, and that's
Right.
not affected by them being the same stat like that. So
Yeah, and we just use them as situational bonuses specifically to that act.
yeah,
Mhm.
It's pretty easy.
That'd be 12 total.
Let me see what is.
Not rolling very well. Like I had I had one good one. But
Let's say adequate handholds, but yeah. Yeah, you make, so that was your move action essentially. You make no progress.
Okay.
You can still use your standard essentially to like try again real quick. I will
Do I
warn
not-
you, if you fail again, so you're over in that space you wanted to be in, but you didn't make any upward progress onto the tree. You just kind
I'm
of
gonna go ahead and move myself there.
Yeah. So I'll warn you that if you fail again to make any progress, you're going to make some noise.
Okay. I'll risk it.
Risky
Why
for the
not?
biscuit.
The only people it's gonna hurt is me or these other two guys I don't really care about.
Right?
You know?
Yeah, I know. I'm
Like,
just saying.
yeah. So another athletics.
Yes, another athletics.
Okay.
You're looking for a 15. Crushed it. Natural
Hey,
20.
nat 20.
Nice.
Woot.
Yes, because more liquid on hands increase. I should have put the gloves on.
Yeah.
You did have one the whole time.
I know. I was
Gloves.
having to
I was
like
Really
try
wondering
hard
why
not
you
to say
did. I was like,
anything.
maybe he doesn't want to show. Maybe he doesn't want
No,
them to
I
see that he
forgot
has them
about
or
him.
something.
Listen, I was trying real hard not to say anything because I didn't want to meta.
No,
it.
tell me.
No.
Hey, you have those gloves.
No.
Oh yeah,
if I was
forgot.
there, I would have rebuked you in my
Yeah, Samuel.
my southern term.
Samuel
my
knows he
Kiwi
has
term.
the gloves. Me as a player forgot I have the gloves.
I actually just thought.
I
you
think
didn't
that
want them to
means
see you had
Samuel
them.
forgot he had the gloves. That's what I think that means.
Samuel has a better memory than myself.
Alright, movement, so it's move action, so you can move.
Does he?
Let me double check
Oh man.
double checking my knowledge on the climb. I think I remember it.
For those that don't know, I have
I think it's 1/4.
gloves of the Ice Bear, which are gloves that have little spikes on the thing on them that give me. Is that advantage or just a plus?
It's a flat bonus.
It's a flat bonus to climb
Yeah,
checks,
there's not
which would be athletic.
a lot
on
of
this
advantage.
case.
They can also like once a day spider climb,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, it's not once a day. It's like a total number of. It's 10 minutes per day, and you can spend them in 1 minute intervals.
Gotcha.
Is what I believe it is.
Cool. That is
1/4
cool.
normal speed. So a quarter of your speed is 30 feet.
yeah.
So quarter rounded
Make
down
it 10
is,
feet,
Um,
give or take.
Would you learn how to do math, sir?
I don't know. I can do thirds.
It's between 7 and 8 feet, anyways.
yeah, we usually
It's
round
literally
down for
7.5
everything.
feet, but
You did a nat 20, so I'm gonna give you the 10 feet.
Look, I'll do the people that complain about Brahms burgers. I'll say that 3 is less than 4. When they're talking about third-pound patties and quarter-pound patties.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
a fourth is not 4.
but it has a 4 in it, so therefore.
Oh.
Are you sure we're 48th in education? Shouldn't we be like
I think
Worse.
we're 49th now, actually. I think the only state behind us is Bama.
Oklahoma? All right, so yeah, cool. So you get 10 feet up, and so you're just kind of in the low branches, so you definitely got some cover out of it.
Cool.
You're almost in like the ideal spot. You just maybe need like another round or so to situate yourself properly. Yes, Harley. Can I help you?
I would like food.
If I didn't want to screw up my camera, I would.
He needs to be tucked in. That's what he needs.
He's like
Oh, was he not already
mostly
tucked
tucked in, and then he's moved so that literally like his blanket is like this.
Yeah, there you go. See, I'm telling you, he needs to be all the way tucked in. He and I were having that discussion, if you want to call it that, on the couch today. Where I was like, bro, you are under the blanket. He just kept like moving. I was like, bro, you are under the blanket.
Do you want out or you want in? Which one, buddy? You're yawning at me. I don't know what that means. Okay, I'll leave it off.
Do you see how the mouth is empty? I would like to change that.
I will give him a snack later. I can't say the other word because he'll know.
Because then he'll react.
E-tray.
Yeah, that one. Anyway, so
Oudfey.
so you're not spotted. You don't make a ton of noise. Let's see. However, I do need you to now reroll your stealth. And just go flat.
Alright. D-Elf.
16. That is significantly easier to beat. Okay. Let's see. That guy didn't move. So this guy's gonna make another. Yeah, I'm gonna make him reroll his check. I'm not just gonna give him an auto success because you rolled lower. He's heading that direction. So he's heading this direction, but he keeps kind of looking back and he kind of scans the area and he stops. And you see him looking at the tree you're in, Sam. And he starts making his way over there. Stops here. You're also disguised. Okay.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna roll another perception check to see if he can see through your disguise in the fucking fog while you're in a tree. That's gonna be tough.
Watch him nat 20, this sucker. No. Oh my gosh, please don't. Don't make me jinx that.
Are you sure? It might be good if he sees through your disguise.
Oh.
Yeah.
He definitely did not.
I thought for a second, though. I really did think for a second. When it, like, right before it, like, rolled over for the 14 to 4, I thought
it was kind of close. It was kind of close. See him lean in, aims at you, but he seems like he's making sure. So a couple of seconds pass, and he goes full draw, and he shouts for you to put your hands up.
In my whole, yeah, sure.
So you like wrapping your legs around this branch and hold the hands.
Yeah.
Okay. That definitely gets some attention of some of the others. Start coming out. This continues to move.
If you need somebody to be sneaky,
these guys are going to leave. They're gonna fucking leave.
wow. I don't give a shit.
I mean, they're gonna at the very least. That's what you notice is that they back off.
Yeah.
You know, you're not being shot at, but
yeah.
This guy kind of moves forward. A few others come out. They seem to be now scanning the area. Do you do anything other than wait with your hands up?
No, hands are up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking if you were going to take any other action based on what you've seen so far. So we're going to move out of this like pseudo initiative that we're doing.
Okay.
We're going to have these guys all start kind of fan out a little bit. This guy gets a little closer. I'm going to give him another roll here. Significantly better. Sam.
Hmm.
Let's see if he beat it. Go ahead and roll a disguise check, which I think for you is probably just a straight charisma check. So you're going to get a +4 to this.
Disguise. Yeah, that is a straight charisma.
You're getting a +4, so make sure you add that.
Yep. 4.
He still beat it.
Nice.
So he gets over there. He's still got you at the arrow point, and then you see him kind of squint. And he leans over as this guy gets a bit closer. Says something kind of quietly. And that guy comes in quite a bit closer. You've got several bows on you now, though.
Mm-hmm.
He sort of looks at you, examines you for a minute, and goes, "Say something."
I'll come down if you don't shoot.
He leans over and says, "It's him."
Oh yes.
They wave you out of the tree. They tell you to throw down your weapons first.
Yeah, so bow will get tossed down, short sword will get tossed down. I have the spear as well, so it also gets... There's a lot of things right now that I have on me. I'm not throwing the knives, though. Or the daggers.
Fair.
Yeah, they would be a little bit more concealed with the cloak and stuff. Also, are they weapons or are they tools?
Daggers.
Yes, I'll throw those
They're
down.
weapons.
Yeah.
Stuff can be two things.
Yes,
true.
Stuff can be more than one thing. Sometimes 3. But yeah, I'll start climbing down. Just now, don't shoot me as I'm getting down here. I'm complying with your demands.
Don't tell us what to do.
Oh, yes, sir.
What you can now tell is the band leader starts to come over.
Samuel Pincushion Goodwin.
But you,
Yep.
you come all the way down, and the guy over there goes, "All right, play along," and he pretends to kick you in the gut. It's
okay.
Not good acting. This dude is not a good worker. He doesn't know how to pro wrestle. He's just,
Oh my god.
and just barely taps you.
Was this a deception or performed?
Whatever is better. Whichever one's better for you.
It's only performed if you
both
add
correct.
the
If you're not
amount of
trained-
flair. That's what I'm
if
saying.
you are
add
not
the
trained,
proper amount of
It's
flair.
not. You can't do this one.
So just charisma?
It would be straight charisma if you're not trained
Okay.
in either perform acting or.
Cool. I'll try and take the hit and
If you
just
have
crumple.
bluff, you can try that also. If you're trained in bluff, you can try bluff.
Nope.
You just gotta have at least one rank.
I am not. So I'll just do a
Charisma.
straight charisma roll.
So that's a specific DC in my brain.
Boo!
It's not great. But don't worry. Right now, you're on the other side of this tree. It's just that even you can tell this is pretty obvious. That this isn't a real fight. So you're really hoping they can't quite see you right now.
Mm-hmm.
And so he does that. And you kind of crumple. They kicks the weapons away, and the band leader comes over and says, at first he looks a little confused. He's like you saw him walking, and he's walking real fast, and he sees that they're kind of fucking around. Then when he gets a little bit closer, you can tell he notices.
Mm-hmm.
Especially after you were saying you were complying and you're talking real loud.
Yeah.
You said so I thought you were gonna do something.
in the front of my body, kind of blocked by somebody behind me or from peripheral vision. I'm just going to be holding 2 fingers up.
Holding 2. Sorry, I wasn't looking at you. What?
Yeah, so I'm just going to be holding 2 fingers, to my body.
Roll me a bluff, which I guess for you is charisma.
Charisma,
You're
yep.
essentially passing a secret message, but
yeah,
it would be pretty difficult for them to catch on.
Hey, much better.
Jeez, yeah, I'm not gonna roll for
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Okay.
okay.
So you do that. That guy nods. The band leader nods. Seems to be considering something. He says, "Better for them to live or die." That's actually a question to you.
Decision. Kind of loudly, still kind of like, whatever you say.
You can see him roll with his eyes, his like pale pupilless eyes.
With my bad acting, yes.
He comes over,
Hearken now. What
grabs you by
I
the
say?
front of your clothing, vest or whatever you got on, pushes you against the tree, and says, "Did you find the secret entrance or not?"
I'll whisper, "Go. We found a secret entrance. The back way we came in, correct? It's the back way we came in.
You came in. That's the main entrance. The one you came in.
Oh,
that is,
okay.
That is the main entrance.
Shit. Okay.
Because the main entrance is also concealed, right? But yeah.
No, they brought us through the main entrance.
Shit. Okay.
Oh.
The big attack is in 8 hours. Do you have a way to signal?
Why?
If you find the secret one, a signal for us to come to.
He's referring to the whistle.
He's just asking if you can send some kind of signal if you find the secret entrance.
Never mind then.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So that way they would see it and be
yeah.
able to go to that instead of the main entrance. So it needs to be that signal whistle wouldn't do it, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's out.
Yep. We can make a signal. I got to try and get away from it all.
He nods and says, 8 hours, roughly. If there is no signal, we will strike the main entrance and do what you can.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of shoves you for a second and tells this guy to tie you up. And he says, headbutt him and run, we will miss. He starts walking back.
Hold my hands in front of me, like.
This guy goes to like kind of pull your hands behind your back, and this guy moves over and is like doing this really obvious, like, all right, I'm gonna grab you now. Like, it's like the slowest, most telegraphed grapple ever.
No.
Cool. This is a man, correct?
This is a man indeed.
I kick him in the junk and run.
He said headbutt.
Headbutt.
Not headbutt.
But this is better than acting.
Oh my god.
Roll an unarmed attack, please.
Oh my god. Okay, unarmed.
Which is just gonna be your melee.
Yeah. Well, I have unarmed strike.
Oh, you put an unarmed strike thing on.
Yeah. No modifier.
No,
Do
he's
you sneak attack?
he's flat-footed. You don't have sneak attack. He's flat-footed to it, but
Okay.
but he isn't just taking it because this is not what he was expecting. Oh, you can't. Yeah, you got him. Wow. So
Oof.
yeah, you see when you go to you go to kick, you see the look of surprise, and he goes to try to like block low, but he's a little too slow. And he goes right down to his knees. Doesn't even get that buffer moment of like the 2 or 3 seconds you have when you get kicked before it actually cripples you.
Yeah.
Like you can see him buckle and he goes to stand and it just all hits at once and he drops to his knees.
Oh no! Poor
He starts cursing and spitting on the ground.
Yeah.
And
I haul.
yeah. So you start running your ass off.
Yep.
Roll me in athletics.
Serpentine. Anyways.
This is the other reason we homebrewed the athletics. We can use it for these kind of things, some athletic feats that are not acrobatic necessarily.
I hovered on
Nice,
that 5
yeah.
for a long time. 22.
Yeah, you break into an explosive sprint and just haul ass back that direction, and this hail of arrows just coming after you. Now they are intentionally missing, but that's a lot of arrows.
Mhm.
So Giselle,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you roll.
Heck yeah.
Sam, I want you to give me 3 numbers on a D10 that you don't want it to be.
That I don't want it to be?
Yes.
Okay, 3, 7, and 9.
Okay. Giselle.
Yeah.
Roll me a D10.
Just one?
Just one D10.
Okay.
For now.
It's
That is
a
unfortunate.
7.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Now, Panda,
Pincushion exists.
take
once
one of
again.
those numbers off.
Okay. Wait, take one of those numbers off.
Mm-hmm. So 3, 7, and 9. Remove 1.
Oh, okay. I'll just remove 7 because that's
Remove 7.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a second D10. Molly. Or Giselle. Okay. That's a miss. And then take one more off, Panda.
Okay, so only one left is 3. So 3 is the remaining number.
So 3's the remaining number. Okay. So that is only one potential hit. So he's still gonna have to. They're still gonna have to roll an attack. I'm not gonna just give it an auto hit.
Okay.
You are running, however, which
Mhm.
means that you lose your dex bonus to AC. So you're effectively flat-footed versus this attack.
Okay.
Ooh, I think he rolled trash. He did roll trash. I don't think a 6 is gonna hit you either way.
Does not, no.
So there was one that
Flat-footed,
was
I have a 12.
okay. Yeah, there was one that was pretty on target, but it sticks in. What kind of armor are you wearing?
Leather?
Just leather.
Yeah. It could. I still have that. I probably have my sheath on my back or something like that. So you could say it sticks into the thickest part of that.
I mean, I'm assuming I'm assuming you left.
When
the
I keep
sheath
my
with the sword.
spear. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that works. Yeah.
So-
Okay. No. So yeah, just leather.
So yeah, just like it kind of sticks to like the shoulder part and kind of like it would have kept going and cut into your shoulder a little bit, but instead it kind of loops into the armor, gets like stuck into the one of the straps actually.
Yeah. Curved, rolled, homogeneous leather. Yes.
And yeah,
Playing a lot
you
of
escape.
War Thunder.
You escape. Then we're gonna cut over to the other two, what they were doing while you were out. But we're gonna take our break first.
Yeah.
Break time.
Yeah.
Break time.
So
Break
5
time.
minutes.
Get your
Mike,
Pop Tarts and.
we'll round up and
I see.
come back at it'll be 10:40
Yoo-hoo,
Central.
sir.
So it'll be a
Yoo-hoo.
7-minute break.
Holy crap.
But we'll
Seven.
be back.
7,
in
like the
about
one that
7
hit me.
minutes.
Yep.
Right.
Hey.
7 minutes. Crash.
Yeah, that's what I was
Alright.
gonna do. Thank you.
All right. We're going to the away.
Okay.
Okay.
Try and chew? I try to mute myself when I chew.
You try and chew into the mutant.
Try and chew it.
Yeah.
The immutable chews.
That sounds like the Immutable Chews also sounds like a cereal.
I was gonna say it sounds like a ska band, but okay.
Cookie bean.
Oh no. Bean crisps.
Yeah, Bean Crisps.
Bean crisp doesn't sound like it'd be. Oh, they are
I
a
mean,
thing.
it's still beans in a cereal.
Beanie Pebbles.
Oh yeah, bean crisps are a chip. That is true.
Oh,
but
yeah.
we're making cereal names of terrible things.
Beanios. I don't know.
Are you looking up cereal names just so you can put bean in them?
Oh
No.
no, this is all off the top of our head. Yeah.
No, I was, but yeah.
Oh,
No,
I was gonna
that's
say,
what I
eat
was.
So much cereal.
Lucky Beans.
It's not even funny.
Oh,
Look, man,
That's
I still
not
like
gonna
Oops All Beans.
Oops All Beans was, I think, very good. Admiral Beans.
Admiral
He's
Beans.
Captain, yeah.
Yeah.
First Corporal Beans.
Lieutenant
Second
Bean.
Lieutenant Beans.
Oh, so like Captain Beans.
Yeah, instead of Captain Crunch, I'm just coming
Yeah,
up with
yeah.
different random military ranks and saying beans afterwards.
Okay.
All right.
So we
Come here,
we,
Silly.
we got some stuff to do, Eli.
Do we? Do
You
we
want-
really?
You want the bacon?
Harley! Dog
Yeah.
tax.
Good boy. Good boy.
Oh,
Dog
Up,
Tex.
up.
That's good boy. Here you go.
Here's the boy.
You get
There's
the
the
bacon
boy.
strips.
This my good boy. Yeah.
the
For the
dog
bacon.
tax has been paid.
Yep, you got his bacon strip.
Bacon.
The bag is left open, so they're all very stale, which is why they crunch. But he likes crunchy things, so it's fine.
hmm
But yes, we are back.
Next
Welcome
week's dog
back.
tax.
Oh man, I saw an opportunity and I took it.
Yeah, and that guy's nuts will never be the same.
Tired about messing some beans up.
Oof.
Right in the frijoles.
So, we are still at Bandit Camp. Eli, I, and
are.
Hattie.
You are still at Bandit Camp. And
Bandit camp sounds like a terrible summer camp. Why did we sign up for this? Can we get
I
a
mean,
refund?
We didn't really sign up. It's just, oh, do this or die.
as is tradition, you've been kidnapped.
yeah, that's how bandit camp starts.
Oh,
You get
God.
kidnapped.
Your parents signed the permission slip.
Bandit Camp sounds like a place that like raccoons have to go to learn how to be raccoons. Gotta go to
Sounds-
Bandit Camp.
Oh,
That
my
sounds like a
gosh.
kind of fun, dumb kid story, though. I
How many
would not
people-
mind reading
hold
that.
on, how many people do we have right now? Is this enough to like ask a thing? No, it's us.
Four
and JB.
people.
it's us and JB. I think is it.
It's us and JB. Hey, there are 4 total people in our chat that are not us.
Yeah.
Sir.
Are there for real?
I mean, yeah, we've tested that the
Well, also, I'm looking at the users in chat from the mod screen for chat. So
Yeah.
Oh, I
don't
always
have it up
forget
right
that
now.
exists.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that up at the moment.
That's what I pull that up while we do this. I always pull up my mod screen to watch the stream.
For VOD Gang, JB is also known as a average bear.
Ah, yeah.
Oh my
Is
God.
He, though? Is he really?
No, that's not working. I'm just gonna put it back to normal. Okay. What was I asking?
Mm.
You were asking if there were enough
Yeah.
people to ask
No.
a
Okay.
question.
So
What
I don't
bean
know
flavored
if-
cereal would you eat?
stop licking. I was talking to my dog.
I thought he was talking to me.
I still don't know why it says 40 now. I could have sworn you had to have 50 to hit affiliate, but if it's 40, we're like 6 away. So we'll need to get out of there and do some work. Get us a couple more followers. They don't have to watch. They don't even have to like us. They don't
You
even
don't
have
have
to
to
be
know
cool.
what they're following. Just get
Yeah.
them to follow it.
Yeah. And then the only thing we're missing is we need 3 more streams in a month, which means that we are going to have to stream 3 more times in the same 30 days. So we got to figure out a thing to stream, which could
Can you
be extra Gardic phone or some other stuff. What was that, Panda?
Can you clear the screen? Because currently the dice are laying on top of Gisele's.
What? I can't
Thing.
be the letter
Fine.
the 9 die.
Number 9.
But I have to click everything off to click on Firefox to do that.
Okay,
God, it's
sorry.
so frustrating.
When we're talking to people, I felt like everybody should be you. But yes.
She was
I mean,
here. She was
it was
just Dice
perfectly-
Face.
It was perfectly positioned that I was Dice Face.
The number
Uh,
9 can be a part of this conversation as well.
Brought to you by the number 9.
And the letter B for beans.
Dude,
Oh,
my
I was gonna go.
ADHD
I was gonna say
is like
bitch, but
all about it today. Good lord.
Yeah, this is not the
We
day for
will
me for
need-
that either.
3 more streams, which could be like more weird Gartic phone stuff and us playing games, or we could run like a really short shenanigan-y campaign.
Shenaniganery.
And yeah, I'll talk to group people after this about that. But
We'll pose this question in
Yeah.
the Discord where you can answer this question
yeah, give it
on
some thought, and we'll
things
figure
that you
out
would like to see.
options, and then maybe put up like a poll or something of what you guys want to see if we get to our 40 followers. We'll see.
More shameless plugs. You can also bother us on social media about it. Facebook,
We
Twitter.
can, and you're pretty much
Instagram.
exclusively bothering
Unnatural
Hyperfix,
ones.
because I
Yeah.
don't pay
Bother
attention
away.
to that as much because I do too many other things.
Yep.
But anyway, segue done.
yeah,
Get
we're in a
screens back.
cave. We're in a cave. It's a motherfucking cave.
All right. So
I'm in a cave and it's getting dark and
wow. It's a different direction.
Yeah.
Wait for it to load. Here we go. Sorry,
It's
excuse
funny
me.
because I had made a Lonely Island reference when we were in the kitchen. And then we made a completely different Lonely Island reference now. And then
So you guys are
probably
still
do another one
there.
later.
Sam is not. Go away, Sam. You're not here.
this is the tale of Lonely and Delight.
see, there we go.
Having
Did
said
another one.
you, though I like to forget.
So Samuel fucks off, right? He's
Yes.
gone for a while.
Yeah,
He
he's
and two
gone.
others.
He's busy.
He and 2 others leave. Lami, you squeeze his shoulder, which dislocates it and contributes to the decline of his long-term health. That's what people don't think about, is all of this stress on one's body. Like, magical healing will top you off for the moment, but you're eventually going to get old and start feeling those wounds again. And Samuel's going to remember that shoulder squeeze whenever he reaches, to
Ripe old
ruffle
age
his
of
granddaughter's
30.
hair and his arm doesn't move. Good times. Anyway. So you're still here. He leaves. And Varmuri comes back.
Okay. Yeah.
Because of course he does.
That son of a gun.
Heck. He says, as soon as he gets back, he says, so there's going to be a bigger attack, I assume. Like, soon. Don't think
I
we'll
would-
Seems
stretch
like
this
a
out
reasonable
over-
assumption.
I
It
would
be
think
odd
so.
to stretch this out for over several days or something. Our force is outnumbered there as far as I can tell. So they wouldn't want us to strike back. The hell?
Oh, what the heck was
Panda!
that?
Sorry.
Panda for shame.
I was collecting something in the bakery.
You have time for your hentai and whatever else. The stream is over.
It was an interview with Jim Carrey. Okay?
I ask you for 3
That's the
hours a
same
week,
thing,
and
no.
that's it. Okay. Anyway, but he says,
Just start
Yes,
calling. If you're in the bakery, just start calling people out and make them follow us. By the way,
yes,
I tried. They didn't listen.
they
Alright.
wouldn't want to. They wouldn't want us to strike back.
Okay.
So they must want to double up on this. Maybe triple? It's hard to say. They will try to do something unexpected. They know they don't have a psychological advantage, but this weather thing, I'm worried about. Look, it is myself and Bardat that will be high-value targets to them. I am not very worried about Bardat. Myself, while I do have my skills and abilities in combat, I am better at aiding others in taking care of problems. So, here's what I'd like to do. I would like to kind of recruit you to stick with me during this time. I will run it by Bardat, of course. But I think perhaps if they do manage to get into the interior, we may move into a different space here. A place that that leads to where their actual home is. It may be a safer spot for a while, and also, if worse comes to worse, I am concerned that they will try to get inside of this place and begin to sabotage things that they do not want us to learn. I'd rather be there if they show up, be able to defend their home from them, if we must. And I can't imagine it would be large numbers getting through. So,
Right.
that is what I'd like your task to be.
I think we could certainly help out with that. I do know that they had made some mention about, their home here, and I think at the time I didn't really grasp the scope of this area, so I just assumed they meant the cave system. But now what you're talking about, it seems definitely like they meant more of that other area that we hadn't seen.
Yes, there is one. There is quite a bit of one. It's a lot here. At least that I can tell. I haven't had all the time I wish to explore the area, and it is not without its dangers. I assume they are dangerous. There are odd sounds and things that have happened there, things that were there one day have disappeared. I don't think there are any more of them, but there is something living down there, of course, so I do not tend to go alone.
Right. By something, since it's not them, it's some kind of creature, I'm assuming.
I assume so, but I have not got eyes on whatever it is.
Oh, okay. So you don't know what it is either. All right, that's fine.
Unfortunately, no. I have mostly gone after low-hanging fruit, as it were.
Makes sense.
But I think if we can, especially if we can capture some of them, question them, find out some of the defenses of this layer, I believe this could be a treasure trove of knowledge, things that people have not seen for eons. It's too valuable to be lost. But I swear they act under... I don't want to say, but they are big on their secrets, which is unfortunate for them. Makes them enemies of those who wish to bring knowledge to the light.
Mm-hmm.
And I consider myself one of those. So, if I can count on you to stick with me, then I think we can move forward with that as the plan.
All right, that
Plus,
sounds agreeable to me.
who likes to be on the front line anyway?
Frontline combat situation tends to be the area where everybody gets stabbed with things, and I like to not get stabbed with things generally. That's what I tend to avoid.
Now, with that being said, of course, in the meantime, you'll just have to make sure to keep close if something happens.
Right.
Because I'm not going to show you where we are going beforehand. I think you have a lot more to gain by working with me than not, but I can't trust you implicitly yet. Excuse me.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't trust people in our situation right away either. It makes sense. You gotta be cautious. Protect yourself.
Of course. Man, you guys are agreeable.
Yeah. That I have a trait that even says that.
Okay. So yeah, with that said, he's pretty much done there. He will wander off for now, back to his studies. And go ahead. You wanna talk?
I do actually have a question for Rahara, but I will ask this quietly as possible. When they brought you here, did they bring you through the front or did they bring you through a different way?
I'm not sure, honestly. They made sure I couldn't see. I had a bag over my head.
Okay. I just wanted.
I had a bag over my head.
Did you feel like you were being climbed, like when they were holding? I mean, did they have to hold you down when they were going down a place, or were you walking the entire time?
What do you mean? Was I like carried?
Right, yeah, she's asking if you were ever ascending or descending like a climb space, or if you were able to walk flat the entire time, or ride flat in like on a horse or a vehicle of some kind, like a carriage or whatever. Well, however you were brought here.
I think I was on horseback the entire time, honestly.
The entire
Went
time.
somewhere
Okay.
it was really cold for a bit, and then they finally let me off the horse, and I walked. Is that not how you got here?
No, ma'am. Cold as in
Right.
like the rain that
Like
we normally
winter's
have,
chill. Like
or
it was significantly colder than it is in here. With all the
Okay.
campfires and such, it was like it was quite chilly.
Okay. All right. Well, at least now we have a confirmation that there is a likely second way, and it
Well,
not
I mean, Von
necessarily
Murray
have
already
a.
confirmed that for us, anyways, with things he said. Like, he may not have intended to, but he definitely did basically tell us there's a second entrance.
I mean, I just find it weird that if it's to their homeland, why wouldn't they already know that way?
They've been displaced for generations. Most of those people have probably never seen the inside of this. That's what the chief
Supposedly.
guy said.
It's been at least 12 years.
So yeah, a lot of them may not have seen it or been through it. Plus, this area has changed a lot.
In the last 12 years?
Yeah.
All right, if you say so.
Also, you can camouflage the outside. There's a lot of things. You try and find something. Well, I don't know about you, but I've wandered through the Setsegian wilderness, and you try and find the same thing twice.
The funny thing
It is not easy.
The funny part is she probably could.
Yeah, but
Right?
I definitely can't.
Yeah, that's a very like that's impossible. Like that's good. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, but at least it confirms the likelihood of it not being
Inaccessible.
hard. Yes, via climbing or going up and down, or very, very like mountain or something like that.
So if there's a secret entrance, that could be a secret exit as well. They
Mm-hmm.
tend to work either or,
Mm-hmm.
generally speaking.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't really have the
The know-abouts, whereabouts, we understand.
training or any of that type of thing to have really known where I was going, or I couldn't see.
That's fine. Yeah, and we haven't really got to explore this area. I mean, we know where it's not, in the sense that we know the areas that we walked through, but it doesn't mean anything either. They could have built over a passageway, tried to seal it off.
The most time we've spent in any of the rooms here is in this room and another room, but we haven't gotten to explore.
Addie pipes up and says, "So, you did say that it was really cold, but you came through.
Mhm.
Nowhere in here has been cold."
Right, and that's the other thing I was thinking about. It's probably, if I had to guess, excuse me. Well, I've got a few guesses, anyways. So there's an area to the south of here that we didn't get to see. I just saw the entrance of it when we were talking about it in the throne room area, whatever you want to call that, his meeting space. It could be down that way. Or when the bracelet was being weird, when we were in Varmuri's little workspace, it could be something like a secret wall there. Those are the only two things that really jump to mind. And since it wasn't really cold on this side of the wall when we were in Varmuri's, it would either have to be a very cold tunnel there for you to experience that, or it is the other place that we haven't been to yet. Or, there could be a whole area of this cavern we haven't seen at all. But, I mean, those are the only entrance areas that we've seen from what they've taken us around that would make sense.
Okay, yeah. I wonder if we could, like, maybe just look around a little more.
And we'll see how much free reign they give us to walk about.
Maybe
Well,
you
you kind of said you were good at sneaking.
Yes, I am good at sneaking, but also if they walk in here and I'm not standing here and we don't have free reign to walk about, they'll know I'm not here. It's the problem with being in a controlled environment.
So we have to, like, make it seem like you're in here and, like, asleep or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. You don't have any kind of magic that will, like, help, do you?
No. The magic I have helps me disappear, not appear to be somewhere I'm not.
I do have a rope of infinite twine. If I could craft that into like a doll, but that's kind of hard for me to do. I was never very good at the sewing.
Also, you're not going to be able to make a 6-foot one me in the amount of time for me to sneak around to put in it. Look, I just like dump some stuff out of my bag. I literally just dump some stuff out of my bag, stick it on one of the cots, and pull a blanket over it. Like, there, I'm sleeping. Don't wake me.
It's probably as good as we're going to get. Hattie also looks unsatisfied, but she's going over there just like moving certain parts of it to just make it look more person-like, but it's a lump. It's going to be a lump. It's just getting to be a slightly more person-shaped lump. Where someone can look at it and be like, that Eli guy sleeps weird.
Yep.
How do you get so many elbows? Like, I don't know. Okay, but you have made an Eli lump, and so far, let's see. There is one of the bandits that kind of comes over and passes through here, but he doesn't. He's not paying much attention to anything. He just kind of walks through.
Cool. I will go ahead and cast Penumbra on myself, so that I'm always in shadow at least. And then
get 30 minutes in that.
Yep. How long does this last?
So you guys watch as Mr. Alduin like folds himself up over Eli to cloak him in dimness.
All right. Well, let's see. I'm gonna go this direction because I don't want to go through Bardat's room.
So I can't imagine why.
Down to here. It's not exactly a good spot to try and sneak through. See if there's anybody in this room.
Lamia's going to be by the bed and like resting against the wall, looking like she's about to pass out at any minute. Kind of like obvious bodyguard stance.
Okay.
Anything to kind of pass the potential. Oh, this is the person I'm guarding, and they're sleeping.
We'll have you roll if it matters when the time comes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, if you just move one space at a time, you can move freely. I'll say if you need to stop or something.
That's fine. No, I see two guys in there. This thing would be to my character's left, but to screen right, is that a fence?
Yes,
right there.
That is like wooden posts.
Okay, how tall is it?
Some cages on the other side. It's right about 5 feet.
Okay.
Or I would
So
say
then-
it's more like 4.5 feet.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to try and crouch to fit behind that, obviously.
Okay.
So that I am less easy to see.
Go ahead and roll stealth.
All right.
Yeesh.
Boom.
Does that do you have any bonuses to that you didn't put in there?
No, I don't have bonuses to stealth right now. I didn't use my cloak of shadows, so I don't have a bonus right now.
Blah blah. Object touch slightly in shadow targets, but doesn't separate.
Yeah, the penumbra doesn't help me for that. It just makes it slightly darker where I'm standing.
So you're essentially just in dim light always.
Yep.
Okay.
So I have that too, so I can use cloak of shadows functionally at will to make myself get a bonus for stealth checks. But
what the fuck? Why is it so bad? There's a condition on him? Hold on. How the hell does his perception get so terrible?
Did he get hit in the eye?
Oh, no. Okay, I'm gonna account for that. Okay, cool. Rolling for this dude here.
Mm-hmm.
You're at a 13. Okay.
Yep.
And then so he's going to be taking a... Well, geez, no, so you're also behind some... Yeah, God. It's going to be tough. He's effectively... I should have just given you a bonus, but... Fuck. Yeah, he's effectively at a -6. Yeah. Might even be more than that, but let's see what he gets. He's already damn near to the point where he can't beat it. Nope.
yeah.
And yes, there's a reason it's -7 total. So that guy definitely doesn't. Let's go with this dude who is at a slightly less terrible check, but not by much.
Oh.
Nope. Okay, cool. So go ahead and move. You're moving half speed, I'm assuming, to keep your full stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead and move 15 feet.
I'm trying to figure out where I want to move because I can't move over this way too much more because they're kind of there, and I don't want to try and wrap all the way around.
You can. You are not observed. Like, they're not looking at you.
Yeah.
So it's really going to depend on if they can actually spot you or something gives them a reason to go toward you.
Yeah. Well, that's true. Well, then I'll move right there.
Okay.
Are you supposed to be seeing the map on screen?
Oh, you know what? Yes.
Sorry, I just noticed.
Is the battle music still playing?
No. It is
Yeah,
not.
yeah. I thought that too. I literally just checked that, and I was like, "Oh, we're not even seeing the map." So, but yeah, checking out.
Come on, Firefox. Don't be like that. Let's go. I know it's a big map. There we go.
Real quick, you said I saw cages. Did I see if there was anything in those cages?
Hay beds, no people.
Okay. In that case, instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and climb that little 5-foot fence to jump into where the cage area is.
Oh my god,
Okay.
I need to mute that channel.
1 second. Where's my notes? There they are. Okay. That is pretty easy. Even if I give you a brief minus to your stealth, neither of them even they rolled so low. Okay, so that's effectively just going to work as difficult terrain for you. So
Yeah.
2 spaces of movement to get over that.
Yep. So I'm just going to be, here. There we go, right on the other side.
Okay.
There's 1 space.
You just go over there and stop for a second.
Yep.
Okay. So I'll tell you the right check and see. Yeah, good. They can see your area. Cool.
Is this a gate?
Move that dice.
The thing I'm clicking on.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
detail in a moment. I just wanted to make sure that die was not
What?
covering.
I just was asking because it looked different than the other parts of the fence. That's why I
Gotcha.
thought I'd ask.
Let's see. Let's do this. Maybe down here. Maybe up here. Up here. Why is it doing that? No, go up more. There we go. Okay. Okay, so yes, this is a gate. You can see that it is tied closed with a rope. And then this is wow. A ramp. There we go. Words. This is a ramp that goes downward, and that it goes down like a good solid 10 feet before it gets to the bottom. You can see these all spikes sticking out of the wall. All that blood is there. This appears to be a dead fen or gnome for the uninitiated. That has been because now that you're standing there, you realize you've kind of been able to see that a little bit as you've walked through the area and stuff. And it doesn't look like it's been treated or anything. It's just a dead body that's just been laying there, which is kind of weird. But you don't smell rot or decay, so you think that it's magically preserved. That's almost decoration in this pit.
Gotcha.
And you can definitely see evidence of battles having happened inside of this. People having fought. But yeah, this roped off fence, then you have that slant that goes down into that pit down there. And then the rest of this is hay bed, and then this is just, there's hay in there. There's no bodies or anything like that. Nothing weird. Are you doing a thorough examination or just kind of a quick look to make sure there's nobody?
That's pretty much all I'm looking for, is make sure there's no people or animals.
Cool. All right, so since you're staying there for a second, I'm not using the rest of your move. These guys are going to move. And we're going to send... This guy goes over this way. And this dude goes out here. Okay. Go ahead.
I'm going to move up to the gate real quick, just inspect it to see if I can easily open it, and then reclose it if I go on the other side.
The main issue is the rope tie.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, if you take it would essentially, to do it stealthily, is going to be full round to get it open, full round to get it closed.
Got it. Okay. In that case, I'm just going to hop over that as well.
Okay. So hop. I'm going to go ahead and give him another check. Because that's an easy way for him to notice something is going on.
Mm-hmm.
Thing. Okay, he's got way less in the way now. You make the hop, so he's checking after you land.
Yeah.
So if you
I'll move me on the other side.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's okay. You got a lot less distance. No, not as much cover. So here, I will let you also re-roll your stealth if you like, because you kind of get to reestablish it after you've moved through that space where you're totally unseen.
Sure. And since I'm making this, since I'm making this hop over, I would like to use my Cloak of Shadows that I get however many times per day, and it's just going to give me +1 to that roll. So
okay.
So if I can, there we go. Change my number of per days. Helps if I have the number lock turned on. There we go.
That's a good boy. My good boy. He doesn't want to be tucked in right now, I guess.
Oh, that's a shocker.
Yeah, he flung all his covers off.
There we go. Whew, thought that was a
Oh my gosh.
He was on that one for a second.
It was.
Oh my gosh. Yep. I was like, the nat 1 strike again. But no.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. He cannot beat that. Actually, at the moment, he cannot beat that. Cool. So you get to that side. You do see him kind of like he sort of walks over there and like just sort of glances that direction, and there's just like sweep of just darkness for a moment, like he just thinks you're a flickering shadow from the brazier that's like over there next to him, and he pays it no mind and just eyes sweep across, and then he continues moving. That's all. He's not moving at like an urgent pace, so he just moves a flat 30, his full turn, and you can go again.
Okay, I'm just gonna move 15 feet this way, but I'm gonna try and stick to the fence line here, so that if somebody came in the other way, I'd be covered.
Okay, let's see what you can see right now. I think that thing is broken. You should actually be able to see into that space there. I don't know. I know some of the dynamic lighting is a little bit wonky, so I don't know which thing is causing that. If I delete the whole damn thing, it's gonna look real weird. Hold on, try it and see if that. Well, that did it. Let me just redraw that real quick, and then I think we'll be good.
Cool.
Perfect. Okay. Okay, so yeah, you should be able to see in that hallway. Just a little bit, not a ton. And you can kind of hear the footsteps going around. You can probably tell that it curves off to the east a little bit. Or you don't know how much, but you can tell it curves off to the east. More footsteps. He's moving. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna step right in this entrance. And one of the things I'm checking for as I move is the change in temperature, because she had said it felt really cold. So
okay, roll perception.
all right.
Still feels fairly warm. It doesn't. You don't feel like a draft or anything coming through here. Nothing like that. You don't think this is it.
Okay. I'm still gonna head. Excuse me. This way a little more, just to check and see what I see around this corner. Gosh. If there's any other like passageways.
Yeah, it's broken. Hold on. Which thing is it? Which one of you's doing it? That's part of it. Yeah, I'll redraw that one. How exciting.
Yeah.
Big time exciting. Dynamic lighting. Wow. Alright, anyway. Hopefully that fixes it. Yeah, kinda. Alright. Okay, yeah, you can tell that that's going up, and... Okay, shit. You need straight intelligence?
Alrighty.
Oh, yeeks. Okay, so here, I'm just going to move you a little bit here so you can see. As you're coming up around this, you know exactly where you are. You're on the inside of the hall of the area that leads into Bardat's room.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, and I don't see any other passageways or entrances or anything over here that branch off.
Roll a perception real quick, because I know you're looking around.
Yep.
Oof, almost. Nah, nothing obvious, and you don't feel any cold, so you don't think it's this area. It's got to be somewhere else.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'll head back this way.
Okay, just for sake of brevity, are you just going back to the meeting room, or are you going to head somewhere else?
I am going to head somewhere else. I'm going to go by where we came in to see if there's anything that branches off from by where we came in, like the entrance.
This way?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would come like up this way to check down there.
Okay.
I'm gonna move back to where I was, but I just want to show you.
Yeah.
thing.
It's if you were gonna move into this space, you can go ahead and jump over here.
Okay.
We'll speed forward just a little bit there.
There we go.
Yeah. So you can see that guy is sending over here, and he's talking to somebody over here.
Okay. Well, in that case, then I'm not going to try and sneak past him. So I am going to go over here and check this area, like literally go behind the bar and see if there's anything that's odd that sticks out to me that might be important that I could just take.
Okay.
Or whatever.
Roll me another perception. Most rolled skill in the game, folks.
Yeah.
And I have no rank. Well, I have 2 ranks in it, but I have nothing in that stat.
Yo. Rolled pretty good, though.
No wisdom.
19.
Air
Yeah,
high
exactly.
5.
No wisdom team.
So you're kind of rummaging around back there quietly, of course. There's a barrel back there, and you can see there's some stuff under the cabinet. You see some mostly empty liquor bottles, and a few that are full, and some have some dust on them that are probably pretty high, pretty pricey. Might be waiting for a special occasion of some kind. You see like lots of tankards and a few things like some buckets and just other things that would get used around the area. But there is this kind of a jar, like cabinet that you can tell has been repaired multiple times and likely increasingly poorly as they realized it was just going to keep breaking. So as long as it stayed on, it didn't fucking matter if it squeaked or was crooked. It's partially open. And you see there's a few a few small bottles in there that you definitely recognize as the same bottles that would be used to make potions.
Okay.
You see 4 of those in there. One appears to be empty. You see some like little droplets of some kind of green liquid left in it. But the other 3 are all full of a clear fluid with little flecks of something kind of dark and almost metallic looking floating in it.
Can I do like a, I don't know, detect magic really quick to see if I can see what kind of magic might be coming from those, if they are magical?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So go ahead and boop detect magic real quick.
Got it right there for you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's round 1. Yeah. So you do, I believe these 2 they give off magic auras. Oh, crap. Wrong thingamajig. Go back. There it is. Okay, here's my notes. We are looking for those. Okay, roll me. Oh, I said those 3 were all the same. They are not necessarily all the same. Roll me. Okay, all 3 of you, roll me a d4.
Okay. Roll the thing. 1, 4. No bonus.
1, 3, and
Get a 2.
hey,
Yeah!
they're all
Sorry.
different. They're all
2,
different.
3.
Okay, so that's a 1 second. 3, 2, 1. So you
3,
get
2.
crap.
1, 1, 3, 2.
I believe I know the school. That is going to be okay. You get faint illusion on one of them.
All right.
You get on another, and that one is actually that's the clear one with the metallic looking flecks in it. The second one is actually like it. It looks like the inkling you described.
Oh my god!
in our D&D 5e session, it's just pitch black. Totally, it almost looks, but it's not thick. It looks like it's got some kind of viscosity to it. Like once you move it, you can tell it's not like exactly as fluid as water, but it's not like syrup or anything. It almost looks like charcoal water with like a little bit of some kind of thickener in it. That one you're getting conjuration, specifically conjuration healing off of, as you continue to focus on these. And then the last one is that one looks almost identical to orange juice, like with no pulp. And you could, it looks like there's like it looks like it's bubbling, like on its own. Dear. It seems like it's bubbling.
You should drink it.
It smells very, very, very tart. And let's see, that one is giving you, I think that's transmutation. Yes, that one is giving you faint transmutation. They're all faint. They're all faint auras.
The only thing I'm going to do is pocket the healing one. Mm-hmm. The other ones I'm going to leave right there.
Yeah, you just leave the other two? Okay.
Yep. I'm not trying to take everything. In this case, I can... One, healing, it's fine.
You can totally justify and say, okay. Oh, well, maybe it was one of your men that stole it.
Yeah, well...
Okay. And all right, so you have that, and with a spellcraft check, you might be able to identify it if you want to, unless you're going to wait till later, so you can.
I'm going to wait till later when I'm not busy sneaking around.
Cool. All right, so you got those. In that time, nothing. You haven't noticed anything moving.
Okay.
However, Lamia has.
Yep, I had that feeling.
And this is going to be. We're pretty close to when Samuel's going to get back, but he's not back quite yet. This guard comes up here, and I'm going to try to let me pull the camera up here a little bit. And he comes up there, and he seems kind of like minding his own business. He just kind of gives you a nod for a moment and smiles at Rahala and Hattie. And because you look tough and they look like not as tough. And, smiles at them, and he pauses and looks around and looks down the hallway. Where's the other one? I know where the short one is. Where's the...
Oh, Eli, he's sleeping right now. She'll head gesture towards the bed. Just doing my job of being bodyguard, keeping an eye out.
And you know exactly what you need to roll.
Yep.
That is a bluff check.
Yep.
14. Okay.
That's terrible for me.
That's something,
really not
though.
Terrible for me.
That's something. So he gets to roll against that with his incredible sense motive.
Yeah!
Just damn near unbeatable.
God. Why
Does
do
he
I
have a
even
sense
try?
motive similar to our sense
Son
motive?
Of a
Yeah.
bitch!
No, it's actually awful. He just rolled way better.
Yeah. Well, I mean, ours is also awful. Ours is both 0.
He has a -1.
Yeah.
I actually have a +1 with my charisma, but...
He just kind of squints, like narrows his eyes at you.
No, I meant our sense motives.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We both have flat sense motive rules.
He squints his eyes at you and he's just... You don't seem that tired to me. Well, those people could be back in a moment. So I guess it's good to get your sleep. He's like kind of looking at things. He walks over there, and Rahala's like got this look of like, oh shit. But she's trying to like, it's like when he like passes her.
Lamia will like kind of step in front of the bed. Like he asked me not to make sure he doesn't get disturbed. He has to make sure he has his spells. You know, casters are really troublesome about that kind of thing.
Yeah, you're still lying. It's a bluff.
Yep. I mean, it's not a complete lie that casters want their spells, but yep.
It's a believable lie, but it's still a lie.
Son of a...
He goes, well, it's a good thing that you don't make the rules. Step aside.
Okay. Lavia hesitantly steps to the side.
So you step aside. He's like, move over. Not into the horse. No, move horse. He's not in.
Nyx kicks him in the face. No,
Right?
Nyx is ready for initiative. No, so he starts heading over there, and then, oof. Yeah, Panda, roll me a D2. Roll me 1D2. Basically flipping a coin. Okay. So, looks like Rahala was going to say something, but Hattie interrupts. And she's just like, wait, why are you messing with him? Don't you have better things to do? Like... drinking? What? It's like, I could really go for a drink. I haven't had one in a long time. And you're tall, which is attractive.
Lavia has
tall.
a turtle scream face.
Oh my god.
He's making this like, what? And I need... Yeah, you know, Lavia, you're reacting. You roll for Hattie.
Alright.
Because her bluff is not good.
Oh,
Let's
it's
see.
worse than
Let me find out
mine?
what it is. Probably. Well, I will find out for you. I didn't have her pulled up. Oh, I have a sheet for her. It's too late. I already pulled up the other thing. Alright, Hadeland. Yep, +0.
That is worse than me. Okay.
Okay. He's going to roll against that. Oh. Okay, there might be a modifier to this, though.
Oh.
Target
Sorry.
wants to believe you. I wasn't considering that.
Oh.
He didn't want to believe you.
No, because I'm tough and
He
scary.
wants to believe
Dude,
Hattie
he
because she said
does
he's
wanna
tall
believe
and
her.
that's attractive.
Yep.
He does want to believe her. You possess
girl's
convincing
hitting on
proof.
me?
That's not.
Oh my
she doesn't
God.
possess convincing proof. And let's see, anything modifying his sense motive. Okay, so she actually should get a +5. So
That means I
by
can
the
reroll
rules,
it.
you got to reroll with a +5. So you
All
literally
right.
can't roll lower. Even if you roll a 1, it's still a 6.
That is true. It
So
could
an
just be
11.
a 6 again, though.
Well, oh my gosh! That's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
So
Is it,
now it's
though?
11, and now he gets to roll versus the 11.
I can't believe I rolled the 6 again.
Let's see what he gets.
I mean, I can. There was a 1 in 20 chance that you roll the 6 again.
A
Does he get
12.
disadvantage?
Oh, that's such BS!
What was your
Okay.
question, Vanda?
I was saying, does he have a negative to that because he really wants to go get a drink, right?
No.
That's why she got the +5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
but
he wants to believe her.
He's already suspicious. I can't give him. I'm not piling on
Yeah.
any more
Yeah.
negatives to him. He says, "Look, we can get the drink after I confirm that isn't a bunch of stuff piled under a blanket."
Oh boy.
And Rahala will get up and go, well, what if we all get to drink with you instead? All 3 of us.
Yes!
What
I
are
am
you...
quite the drinker. We could even have a contest, and these ladies would be quite impressed if you beat me.
What are you trying to hide? Okay. So we're gonna get one more. This one's on you, Lamia.
Yep.
You get a +2 because you're being aided.
Okay. Awesome.
Actually, wait. Don't roll yet. Don't roll yet. Sam,
Yeah.
Give you
I'm
my
not-
energy.
You're gonna roll for.
I'm
my
giving you
gosh.
my energy.
You're gonna roll for Rahala.
Uh-huh.
She actually has a
Mid
plus.
bluff becomes
She actually has a
spirit
+3 to her bluff. Actually, I'm sorry. No, she has. That is a class skill for her. She has a +6 to her
Woot.
bluff.
Go love them class
She's just
skills.
aiding, so you need to beat a 10 to actually
So
add
1d20 plus
+2.
6.
Mhm.
Yes, +6. If you beat a 20, I'll give it a +3. No. Okay. Matched.
It's a
That's enough
10.
to aid.
It's a
That is
10.
enough to aid. Yes. That is enough to aid. So yeah, Lamia, you're rolling with a +2.
All right.
So a 13.
Ah!
11, 12, 13. All right. He's going to do one more. He is quite suspicious.
Yeah, and I don't blame him.
Normally
I really
I'd
don't.
knock off the... Oh, shit. You have to reroll. You get a total of a plus... It should be a total of a +7. Because he
Oh.
does want to believe you.
Okay. All
He
right.
still wants to believe you. And that's all I'll do.
Hey,
You
Say!
do worse.
I rolled a
Jeez.
so much worse.
I'm just gonna roll
Giselle.
1d20. I just want to see if this one's high. Yeah, okay. So, yes, we can roll that high.
All right, but anyway.
You know what? At least it wasn't a 1.
An
And,
unnatural one.
oh my god.
Yeah.
That's more in
See.
line with what he should have been rolling.
We can also have the GM roll bad.
He went
Everybody
from,
can roll
like,
bad in the
he
unnatural ones.
just-
Yeah.
He almost got an unnatural one.
He almost
rolled
did,
one
yeah.
less. So he goes,
Uh.
like, What are you trying to hide? Like, how impressed?
How impressed. Oh my goodness.
Lavia looks over to the girls and mutters,
Really,
like, "Oh,
really impressed. Like, enough to, like, stay and, like, talk to you a long time and drink with you longer than you thought we would. Rahala just kind of walks over and says, might be better if you just come and find out, don't you think? Looks down at the bundle of stuff and goes, it's probably him. Yeah, you're right. The people with magic are really whiny if you wake them up. I think you've got a good point.
yeah,
You guys start heading toward the bar.
oh my god."
Yep.
Yeah, that's where he's going. He's going to go probably just run that way. Well, no, he'll cut through here. He's over here. And
While we're walking over to there, I am gonna try and keep another eye out for baby hidden walls or what have you.
okay, go ahead and roll perception.
I gotta keep trying. I've rolled so poorly.
And you can do so again. Ah, that's better.
Okay.
Okay. But you don't find anything. You're
Yeah,
pretty
that's
confident. You're pretty confident it's not this area that you're going through so far
Mm-hmm.
with that roll. Anyway,
Oh my
so
gosh.
you guys are heading from that direction. We're going to cut back over to Eli, and then after your action has been Sam, you will show back up at the entrance.
The entrance, yes.
Well, you'll
where I'm
be
headed.
you'll be through the entrance. Assuming you are headed back to this place.
I'm not going home. No, no.
Well, I'll cut back to you after this, essentially.
Yeah. Sorry.
So, not to assume that you were doing something, but... Okay, so Eli, you're up. Where do you head now?
Well, I was gonna go this way up through here. That's where I was headed. I hadn't
This
got to check
direction.
this area yet. Yep.
Oh, lovely.
So as you're doing that, you can hear the footsteps and chatter coming from this way. You hear Hattie's voice, and one of the bandits heading your direction.
Okay, yeah, I definitely want to go up in this direction that I'm going. If they're coming that way, if I think that it sounds like they're over here, yeah, I want to go this way.
Yeah, it's like approaching immediately.
Okay,
So yeah.
yep.
All right. Alright, so he's gonna all the way out. It's basically his full turn of just leisurely walking. And y'all sticking to him.
Yep.
Oh, she'd probably have made it over here by now. You wanna go ahead and make your way over there. So that's where he makes it, and he needs to roll perception to see if he spots Eli. He is a bit distracted, so his chances are not great.
Just a bit.
What was your stealth? It was like... Scroll.
We got to go way back up, yeah.
Yeah, before
I
myself.
believe
19.
it was 19. Yeah.
19. Okay.
Yep, it was indeed.
Okay. He can hit a 19. He can. But will he? Oh my god!
Oh!
So close to that nat 20.
So close.
So close.
Oh!
I thought he was about to do it. Nope. He's distracted. So what do you ladies like to drink? We have gin right now. Gin. We have a lot of gin. Many of us don't really like gin.
I mean, if we're gonna make it out of a contest, I guess gin would have to be what we drink.
The truth be told, we have to. Bardat would be pretty pissed if we didn't start the thing that there's the most of. It's kind of a rule, you know? We're like bandits, but we're not like crazy. We don't just drink everything.
Yeah, of course not.
So he obviously wasn't the guy projectile vomiting the other
He was not. He definitely was not. Okay, so that's where you guys get, and then back to Sam. So Sam,
Just still hauling ass.
are you actually headed back to the lair, or do you do something else?
Do I? As I was hauling away, do I see the other two guys?
Yes, you will eventually spot them running. Also,
I'll start following them. So wherever they're headed. Okay.
That's where you go. So yeah, as you start running, they see you. Without getting into too much, they basically said, like, as soon as they saw you running, they started running because they were hanging back at first, and then once you bolted, they bolted. So, eventually you're way out of way out of range of those bows and stuff, and it doesn't seem like they're chasing you. So, you guys are able to slow your pace down so you're not like absolutely out of breath.
Yeah.
You eventually make it back to the hideout. Put you down here.
Ah, shit.
Oh, that's right. Wrong layer. I gotta go to this layer. Cool. A little bit lower. Just a bit lower. And more to the side. Fuck. Double fuck. There. Okay. Okay. Sam, you're back.
Okay.
Dinosaur tail.
The other two break off, and one of them heads toward where Bardat is, which is to the east side. This bandit over here kind of motions you over as you get up the ladder and get over here.
Head over to him.
So, you find out anything?
Well, found out that they're weak if you kick them right in the groin.
Their weakness is the weakness of all bipedal creatures between their legs.
No,
What do you know?
You got that close?
Unfortunately,
He looks at the arrow that's sticking out of your armor. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
Pop that out. Add it to the 2 arrows I have. No longer have the bow, but I got the 3 arrows now.
Yeah.
3 whole arrows.
3 arrows. Yeah, there were. I mean, when I was on the screen, I counted at least like 10. I don't remember how many there were now. I will, for intents and purposes.
Perception.
Yeah. It's way up there.
I mean, I rolled 3 times.
I believe. Okay, you would see. You spotted 10 and 1 band leader. That's the honesty, right? If you're gonna be.
Yeah, I will be honest with that.
Okay.
They did climbed up a tree to try and get a better view, so I could kind of see their layout. And they spotted me, so I had to ditch my weapons that I had on me, and I kept my dagger. But, the things that they could see. And when they went to capture me, I caught them square in the groin. So then I just hauled away.
Only 10 and a band leader? That's not really an assault force.
Well,
There was definitely more than that here when they showed up a bit ago.
they did say that they were getting other, they were getting other groups together. So maybe this is just part of another group. That, somebody to keep.
Again.
Yeah. Who knows how many they have out there?
Yeah. Shit. Okay.
Oh,
Was that at camp? Is that where they posted?
it was the camp
Place?
where we were meeting the. Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to think of. Yes, it's the place that we were meeting.
That's an obvious spot.
But yeah, maybe they were trying to
I think they
bait
wanted
us.
you- yeah. I
Yeah.
think they wanted you to find that one. Fuck. Okay. Alright, yeah. I'll go talk to Bardat.
Oh,
I appreciate your help. Your companions, I think, are sleeping or something in the North Quarters.
all right. Is there a way? Somewhere I can get some food, possibly, or something to drink? If you'll allow me.
Northwest.
Northwest. Okay. Which way is north in here?
He points you up.
Okay.
Essentially.
Yeah, because it's kind of. I'm inside in a cave now, so it's like.
Yeah. You can go around that way if you want, but
Yes, I will head northwest.
you can move. You're not being
North.
stealthy, so you can move 30 feet total.
Yeah.
if you're
I'm
stealthy
walking
all the way.
like I'm not hiding because I'm not.
Mhm.
So, so did he gesture down this way or this way? Left or right at this T, or Y?
You can get there from either way. You
Okay,
go here,
so-
if you want to pass the bar, you can go over that direction. If you just want to get straight to the kitchens or the
I'll
dining
go this way
area.
for the bar then. I can't move through this individual, so I can
can't?
skip past. Yeah, there we go. I can skip past. I was using arrow keys because I'm lazy. This is all diagonal, so it can't move diagonal with arrow keys.
Yeah, it's very diagonal. Very diagonal.
Oh, do I see the same
So
basic
you
stuff that Eli saw when he was here?
Yes, and then of course you
Okay.
see all these people.
Oh,
You
I'm
see
still
they're
wearing
all
that. Still wearing the helmet and stuff.
walking with this one guard,
Mm.
or bandit.
I wave at him.
He just kind of just gives you a nod. He's clearly heading to the bar.
I'll pop a seat. Is that sitting at the bar or is that like on the bar?
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
But
So I'm just
he'll
gonna sit
go
there.
You guys all basically like pile in. Obviously, the tokens don't quite work for this, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Boop. Okay. We're gonna skip back to Eli again real quick. Eli, where do you head now?
Well, I was going back around since I heard them all coming this way. I was going to just head back up this direction back to where we were.
Okay. There's one motherfucker who gets a perception check.
How dare he
Yeah.
mess around with people's mothers?
There's the natural 20.
But he had that unnatural one left, a -1. But yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter because that met it.
Meets beats, as they say.
Yes.
Beats. He does. He sees someone kind of skulking and makes his way out there as you're moving past. He's like, "Oi, what are you doing
Gonna take a pee?
up here?"
I was trying to find out where I'm supposed to be. I've only been in here for like, an hour. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. So I was just wondering about. I found a bar. I'm definitely not supposed to pee in the bar.
Alright, roll bluff real quick.
Does it help that I, the player, also have to pee? No.
Oh Jesus!
Oh my gosh, that was a B!
It was a U.
That was
We're gonna
no,
call
that-
it from now.
I was gonna say that is definitely a me. If you want to talk about people who roll really low all the time.
okay.
You've been rolling better in this campaign for the most part, so
He almost rolled a 2.
Almost
saw that.
He almost
Yeah.
rolled a
He did.
2. So 11. Hold on. I have to double check the bluff things. I don't think you would have got any specific bonuses to that.
because
Just
you're
one to believe him.
Double check. Yeah, not really.
It is believable though.
Oh, fuck. This is something
He
you
does-
didn't know. No, it's something
Oh,
you
okay.
didn't know before. Drunk or impaired.
Oh.
So you have a +5, so reroll, please.
Oh, okay, cool. Watch me roll a 4 again, because that's the
Right.
kind of night we're having.
Let's keep rolling. What?
I mean, at least you
Oh, I rolled a
didn't have
3.
It's
oh,
Oh,
even
less than
better. But that's
still a
okay.
way
'cause
better
guess what?
check.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I have a +5 to my bluff, so
Okay, yeah, you crush it. So yeah, as you're talking to this guy, you can tell he's. I mean, he's been drinking a little. He's
it's amazing
Yeah, a
that the
little bit.
drunk guy is.
Oh,
there's
buzzed.
there's some of it. He didn't have
Yeah,
buzzed,
all
yeah.
the rum.
I'm a little
He
buzzed.
just
Yeah.
had a little bit, you know. He hasn't just. You don't know what else he's been doing. He hasn't just been drinking. He's just got this kind of odd look in his eye. Not like creepy, like he's got a look in his eye.
Oh no!
Just kind of like he ain't all there, but he's like he's kind of like he real hones in on certain things very quickly.
Mhm.
Like he starts like watching your hands as you just gesticulate. You're like, oh, no wonder he fucking caught me.
Yeah.
Anything that moves, he's like latched onto. But he's just like, oh, okay. Yeah, the toilets are down the south. If you go to the water, if you're looking at the water, you can pee in that. But if you're not, if you're looking at it and you want to go to the toilet, go left, and you'll get to it. Don't go anywhere else though, because
Right. So
we don't know you.
sounds good. I'm gonna do that then. Thanks. But just back through here the way I came. I just didn't go down south far enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna keep walking past it. Like literally, I'm gonna go back through this way. Be like, thanks, cheers, have a good one. Like, start walking through this way.
All right, cool. You run into the clusterfuck of people who are all
Yeah.
there. There's really no way to avoid being spotted with that many people.
Oh no, I'm walking.
You just
now.
walk
I'm
over,
now
yeah.
playing the game of I have to go pee. Like
Okay.
my cover's been blown to one person. This is now my new thing. Is I have to
Cool.
pee.
So you guys all get down there.
As I run into the group, if I have to stop, I will do the pee dance, like the shifting from foot to foot, like I have to pee because they're in my way of walking past them.
So you probably have to like pull up for just a second, but you can get around them. I don't think anyone's necessarily stopping you unless.
Yeah. No.
But Sam, you were free to speak to the group. This dude is actually over here rummaging for liquor.
All right. Well, as I walk by, I'm actually gonna call him out real quick and be like, "Hey, mate, bathroom this way, right? Your other friend told me it was this way, but he's really drunk."
Yeah. What the fuck? God damn it, Giselle.
Oh,
I just woke up. I'm gonna say, yeah.
Oh,
I just woke up and I really gotta pee. Oh no, Molly, where'd you go?
Oh no! I've been cut in half. Ah!
Have you been?
No, I'm in
Messed
both.
up
chopped
the
right in half.
whole thing.
I know.
Am I in both?
Just you. Yes. If you go one
I'm
way, you
over
get
here.
one way, you get the other.
I'm over here. Yeah.
There you go.
In both. Then I'm over here. Oh, how are you?
Do you want to be just sail for a minute? There you go. Okay, now
I can be over here.
I can't even. I don't want to have to resize everything.
we only got like a few
Well, here,
minutes till midnight.
I'll just stay on this side then.
Yeah, we were gonna just kind of go through the deal in the jig. Did she like lose internet or something? What the heck?
Must have.
She's like offline. She'll probably switch to her hotspot here in a second.
Must have.
It's the wrong side. This is the wrong side. It's this side.
Yeah. Jeez.
Lost internet. Yeah.
Yep.
Brought to you by Oklahoma internet providers. Thank you, Oklahoma internet providers, for having bad connections. Thank you.
And not understanding that this is an incredibly windy place, and when you put things on lines that are in the air, you're gonna lose connection when it's super windy.
What's the average wind speed there? Average?
High.
Average? Like, I mean, sure you want to know the max, correct? That way you can build the lines to the max, correct? Sometimes it's very low.
Yeah, I guess since we have a missing player.
By the way, just because I
We'll
googled it, you
probably
said
go
it,
ahead and
the
wrap.
average wind speed in Oklahoma is like 15 miles an hour. Just average wind speed
Neat.
in all of Oklahoma.
I'm gonna let her know we're gonna.
Panhandle throwing it off, isn't it?
No, the lowest one is in Texas, Oklahoma.
Texas ruining it again.
Yeah,
How dare they?
This is 13 and a half miles an hour. The highest average wind speed is Grant, Oklahoma, which is 20.62 miles per hour.
Oh.
Is there? I'm also averaging the average wind speeds, which is also funny.
So yeah,
And we're going by county.
Giselle lost internet, so
Yeah.
she can reconnect with a hotspot. But we are at time. I was gonna let us get a little bit more RP in and just kind of get to another point, but we'll just let it ride for now.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it. Oh, hey, there she is. But even still, we are at time.
Yep. Time.
We are at time.
Also, the record highest wind
Actually,
speed in the state of
I could,
Oklahoma was 302 miles an hour during a tornado. Just
If I do like
FYI.
this.
In
What?
1999.
Panda,
What?
she's back.
Oh, she's back. Wow.
I don't know what you're doing.
I was trying to do a hand puppet for her screen. And
Of course you were.
so,
Of
yeah, good.
course you were.
No, so yeah. We'll go ahead and just stop there. We'll have you guys are over here. We'll jump back in to get through that RP stuff and see what else you can find in here in our next session.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of sneaking around, lots of MGS. It's very Metal Gear Solid session.
By the way, when we were talking about that, I was thinking about like the this session is the session where it's all over the shoulder third person. So yeah.
Thank you for joining us, everyone.
Yes,
Yes,
thank you.
for joining
And-
us.
Yeah, we'll put up a poll soon about what we should do on our whenever we do our 3 extra streams once we actually hit 40, I guess.
YouTube folks. Yeah, hit us up on Discord if you're on YouTube as well. Or you can
Yes.
comment on there.
Just
And
in general.
Might look into it.
Glad
Follow
you're
our stuff.
enjoying A Average Bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
yeah,
Average Bear.
he's the favorite. Like,
Yes.
He
that's the-
is. It's true.
Undisputed.
Undisputed.
That's a different. Yeah, I was about to say that. That's a different thing.
All right, we're going to the exit screen.
Exit screen.
Should we raid?
Should we
Yeah.
I
raid?
mean, we
Who
got
can we
someone
raid?
to follow us the last time we raided, so
Yeah.
and they didn't have to do that.
Yeah, they're not streaming today.
Nobody has to do
Yeah.
anything.
No, rating is good for people to see things.